Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Roll for Attention, the Tales of Umbra Victus. It's nice to meet all of you. As you see, we're back on Discord because the state of Ohio now has a curfew in effect that no one has been following, but we're going to be following it because we take it seriously.
Right?
As always, before we roll into tonight's episode, quick few announcements and shout-outs. First and foremost, our lovely sponsor, Dice Envy.
For the Dice Goblin and you.
Use our promo code ATTENTION to get 10% off your first purchase. If you like metal dice, they have the chromatic metal sets, which look amazing.
Yeah, they do.
They're also having their big holiday sale right now.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Damn you, Annie.
Right?
Shout out to Hero Forge and D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond for character sheets and for my DM OCD ass. Hey, I made it past the minute mark. We're good.
Half is fine.
Proud.
I did find out that the C word is instant demonetization anywhere in the video.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
Regarded as the N word as well. So.
Yep.
The 4-letter C word.
Yes. No Chris tonight. Him, the wife, and the kids are getting packed up. They're heading to Michigan for the week, so I will be.
Ohio.
Second Ohio, yeah. Just lesser and shittier.
Lesser Ohio. Not
I said
second Ohio. Lesser Ohio.
Oh.
This will not be a long episode, and I actually mean it this time because I do have to drive tonight. I have to go to Pittsburgh, so.
Blech.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby. So as you see, I'm having my one D&D beer, and then I'm switching directly to fucking coffee. Shoot that crap into my veins.
Frank's doing lines off his desk.
Seriously, it's just gonna be coffee grounds off the desk. I believe that is everything. Oh, Zazzle. We have a merch store through Zazzle.
Yep.
Check out our link tree. It has all the links to all our social media, the store, our website, our blog, Lore Master blog posts. Okay, now that's everything. Man, it's gonna be
Sure.
It's gonna be a long night.
It's gonna be a rough one.
Oh.
Come do it.
You can do it. Okay. So.
Do it all night long.
So, with that out of the way, we are ready to roll into tonight's episode. Oh my god, it's 38. Alright.
Yep.
Almost near 40. Okay. So, where we last left off, Umbra Victus and Rayless Helps had officially arrived in Thronehold. Drinma and Sir Valerian being the first, because they took Drinma's ship, which was faster than Damien's. The Throne Wardens were not allowing them access. Ugh. Burp, that was a good one. As the Eternal Dawn, Damien's ship had arrived in Thronehold. Jorlin had made Simon fly over to Drinma's ship and hand Drinma a scroll allowing them passage into Thronehold. Sir Valerian in prayer kind of didn't get a response, but did feel his target was moving southeast, going to Drinma, asking if she had a map. Showed him into her quarters and showed him her map, to which point the area of this target of Mordakesh is near Shadowcar, or around Shadowcar. Of course, because of course the threads are converging.
It's so bright. It's whitewashing.
Core after sparring with Vishara and getting knocked out.
On
Because
accident.
necrotic damage cannot be
Yeah.
non-lethal.
Yeah, thank God it wasn't a different type of necrotic, because it would have been dead.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
That's why to all fellow DMs and to players, read what type of necrotic damage it is, because you can outright kill your players, even with 1 point of necrotic.
Well, shit.
Not good.
That's why you know why necromancers are, it's called a dying industry. Jaw falls up. Oh, sorry about that.
Wow.
There we go. Okay, was
Already.
meditating, yeah, already. Was meditating to heal up and refocus her ki, and was disrupted because Talia, or Vishara, poking her.
No, not so much poking, more like smacking her on the shoulder.
Yes, disrupting the meditation because Hulkad had arrived with King Borinel of Brayland.
Mm-hmm.
In discussion of why is Hulkad so obsessed, you guys had come to the conclusion that it's because you have two quarry, and one of them belonging to the Dreaming Dark, and has information that could help you.
Gnome accidentally broke the Kalashar.
Yep.
Whoops. Did unbind Tari?
Sorry, still won't talk to her.
She talked to her, just not a lot. Knew she was sorry, but was like, give me time. After that, Lady Jayla and High Cardinal Crozen, as well as Alistair Willow, arriving on the Silver Flame airship, had arrived to Thronehold, followed by King Caius Earwiring III. A very pale-looking figure with white hair, kind of looked like the sun was hurrying his eyes.
Yay, vampires.
Sorry, something caught in my throat.
The King of Karnath.
Ooh.
In this time of waiting, because still waiting for Queen, because I gotta open the notes. Aurala, there we go. Queen Aurala from Ondare to arrive. Vishara and Kor kind of gave some insight to their backstory. And that is where we ended last episode. So, picking up, it is still the 12th of Baracus.
Wow, don't jump us ahead that far, dear.
It is still the 12th of Baracus. It is right now noon.
And we're eating lunch.
You are eating lunch.
And we're all on the Eternal Danya.
I think so, yes.
Yeah, because they got off a German ship and then
Yes,
jump.
it convened. Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys need role play. That was a big yawn. I need to grab coffee. Wow, that was a big one.
About fell out of his chair from that.
Yeah. Yeah, right there, dear.
I told you.
Oh, honey. Okay.
Poor guy.
I mean, it's kind of hard to roleplay anything that involves Drinma when the person playing Drinma is not
You
here.
don't have to.
Okay, so where did we end that in terms of conversation-wise?
We haven't really. I think we've all headed down for
Remember.
food.
Oh, so we all headed down for lunch
Yeah.
to mess hall.
That's what it
We had our one shot in the middle. I'm lost.
Yeah.
is. Uh-huh. Lost. Freaking. You dirty rat. Okay, so I have no idea.
Well, here comes the DM. What does Para have for lunch today?
There's Sloppy Joe.
Oh, thank you God for caffeine. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh, it's gonna be a long night. Okay, Para for lunch has... there it is. Okay, for lunch today she has another large plate of roasted vegetables. Oh man.
Get into it, you'll be alright.
Roasted vegetables, salad. This time a little bigger, like an actual salad bowl for more than 1 or 2 people. And then she has a... there it is. It's pork loin, shredded in a what looks like, for lack of a better term, barbecue sauce.
Not complaining.
So barbecue pulled pork.
Yes, barbecued pulled pork.
Right.
Zelda.
She must nest.
Okay. That takes a while.
You should see what Sammy does to the carpet.
You just slowly see the blanket further and further get pulled off the screen.
I know, it's so great.
Yep. We've got hardwood floors, so he does that to the rugs, and you come down in the morning and it's like trying to get through it's difficult terrain, we'll say.
Yeah. Alright. Okay. There you go.
Okay,
What you guys doing?
That's a great idea. Great
So
question.
Oriana is gonna look at OU and just say, OU, would you like some pulled pork on your salad?
Yes.
Get it.
I figured you would. So she gets him a big bowl of salad and then puts a big hunk of the pulled pork on it.
Okay.
Work.
And then she'll throw a couple of roasted vegetables like
Under
in there as well.
In the pork.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Or like under the pork.
Pushing
So
it in.
put the salad, then the vegetables, then the big hunk of pork to hide the vegetables.
Oh, you mean how I get him to eat broccoli? Yeah. Okay.
So she'll hand OU the... Use your fork, OU,
Alright.
not your mouth.
Yeah.
Fork to mouth.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure. And don't steal my food again!
Okay.
I forgot that happened.
Mm-hmm.
He learned his lesson.
Brat.
Yep.
Yeah, but essentially being waterboarded by his mother.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not dried off by his other mother.
Because we're fantastic parents.
Parenting.
And yeah. So the gnome taking substantially smaller portions than normal.
Banking is outlawed, but they didn't say anything about waterboarding.
Alright.
So, would Vishara notice you kind of slinking off to the side?
I mean, it's less like trying to stay off to the side and more just... I have a lot going between my ears, so less focused on eating. And I don't know if we've ever actually taken a meal together. Have we? I don't think we have.
I don't think so. Well, yeah.
Yeah, dinner the night before.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you make your own insight based on that.
I mean,
So-
her passive insight's not terrible. Passive insight is 17.
Yeah.
And,
So,
yeah. I mean,
Vishara would have noticed you kind of being quieter than usual, and
We also
Yeah, and
hit her with a
based
lot
on
of
our
information.
conversation. I say, based on our brief conversation regarding, I have more to talk to you about, but it's not important right now.
so Vishara's gonna come over after she gets her salad and roasted veggies, and she's got a very small bit of meat,
A little bit.
just a little, mostly the salad and the veggies,
Only mostly veggies.
mostly veggies, a little bit of salad, and she's gonna kind of come over and plop herself down in front of you, and you just hear this clank of the scale mail.
Hello, dear.
Hi.
Enjoying all of the vegetables available here.
Oh, of course. I don't get stopped up.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Keeps me regular.
And this is why my mother always hid veggies in all of her meals.
Yeah. Porkins is a good cook, but it's Porkins, so.
Well, it's there in the name, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Having never met him before in my life.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Drenma even knows his real name.
Well, that's not his real name?
Not that I know of.
Did she just start calling him that?
I think so.
And I'm assuming she's relatively... she's at the table somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just...
Drenma, why'd you start calling him Porkins? Apart from the fact that he's a little overweight.
That's exactly why I call him
Drenma, that's
Porkins.
awful! That's awful!
Well, on my last cruise, someone had lost their left leg, so I called him a lefty.
Oh my good gods. Okay.
Drenma, do you even know Porkins' real name?
Porkins.
I'm gonna go with no. I'm gonna go with no. Okay.
He hasn't corrected me.
Maybe you should ask him.
Does he feel like he can? He's new on your ship, right?
And she is the captain.
Well, new-ish. I mean, we did disappear, apparently, as they keep telling me, for a month and a half, so I don't know.
I kind of forget.
Well,
I know a fellow in the army. His last name was Bacon. We called him Streaky.
Streaky?
Streaky. Streaky Bacon.
Oh boy.
I like
I was
him.
gonna scarf down her food really fast, like eat it literally within a minute or two, and then go meditate for 30 minutes.
Okay.
Since it got interrupted.
I want my key.
Okay.
So, Vashar's gonna look back at Talia.
Yes, dear.
You look bothered.
Well, bothered isn't quite the right word. Overwhelmed, I think, is a good word. Mixed with hopeful tentatively, but I don't know.
I understand overwhelmed. Why hopeful?
That is a story that is way beyond the scope of one meal. And I mean, absolutely no offense to you, dear. You are a wonderful, wonderful being, full of light, and Core trusts you with her life, so that's enough for me. But to get to this story, we need to get to know each other a little bit better.
We wouldn't know. You ask, I'll do my best to answer.
What landed you in cleric training?
Where did we do our cleric training?
What landed you in cleric training? Why?
Oh, what landed me in cleric training? Prefer magic over hand to hand.
This I understand.
Core likes to hit things. I like to zap things.
This I completely understand.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I'm in melee, I'm using spells.
And at the particular monastery that Core and I trained at, it was go monk or go cleric.
I thought clerics had to be like attached to a god.
Sarlona, not as Kalistar.
How does that work then? I thought that's where she kind of look at, because the closest thing that she actually knows to cleric is paladin, and that's Valerian. Like, I thought, you know, it had to come from elsewhere, I guess. I know how I get my magic. Say, you know, tinker shit, and it does things. I pull magic apart like gears.
Which is pretty cool.
It's fun.
No, with the path of light, we get it from that.
So the light doesn't come from anywhere, it just is. Interesting.
Almost sounds like the flame. Almost.
Isn't
Yeah,
the
but-
flame a person?
But yeah, Drenma, a person didn't have to sacrifice themselves to create it.
Yes, but it almost sounds like it. And that's how we have our clerics and my rage and paladins.
Yeah.
Well, from what I've seen, your silver flame people are assholes. Alistair, the
The ones you've met, the ones that are
Cardinals.
following blindly, yes.
I wouldn't necessarily classify Lady Jayla as an asshole because, you know, she's a kid.
She's 11. That's a whole nother level of fucked up, by the way.
In fact, she's 11 and
She's 11.
running a country? Or running a country?
Yeah.
That's why I don't get involved in politics.
Yeah, they suck.
I don't know which I hate more, politicians or gods.
Both.
Both is good.
What else am I not?
So it was just luck of the draw that you went to that particular monastery, or?
Well, mine got destroyed. And then that was the next closest one. Completed my training there.
Is that
That's
where
how I
you,
met Core.
I was say, is that where you met Core? Or how you met Core?
Mm-hmm.
Words are hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
So, yeah.
And we kind of bonded over the fact that our parents were killed by the same asshole.
It's a hell of a way to
So
forge
that
a friendship.
asshole.
Mm-hmm. Very much aware. And there are no adequate words to express how sorry I am that you had to go through that. Losing family is quite possibly the worst thing that can happen to somebody.
Sound like you're speaking from experience.
That I am. And
Parent, sibling.
sister.
I won't say I understand because I don't. I don't have siblings. Of course, the closest I have.
And technically, you lost her.
For a few months, yeah. And she kind of forgot I existed, apparently.
That wasn't her fault. And as soon as she figured out that she forgot you existed, she has done nothing but, and at this point she'll glance around and realize she's not at the table.
She went that way. And
Meditation.
points toward the,
Barracks.
mhm.
Meditation. Always meditation. Either that or playing with your staff.
I think I interrupted her earlier when I was trying to get her attention.
Oh, because, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
thing.
Mhm.
Okay, well. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot to think about what to ask somebody. It's been a while since I've met anybody that knew that I wanted to get to know on this level, I guess. That makes it sound like I'm trying to date you, which I'm not.
Not interested.
And that's 100% fine and understandable. I'm good for now. Well, yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think I need to know about you? Other than the fact that you would kill and or die for Cora. Because that seems apparent.
Well, I'm gonna put it this way. If I form a strong enough friendship with somebody, I would kill or die for them. Not just Core. That answers questions.
Yeah. We still don't have time to get into that story, but yeah.
Well, I did notice your ears perked a little bit when I mentioned resurrection.
You would not be wrong. Let's just say there's been quite a saga researching that particular topic. And at that point, she's basically looking exactly the way that I am, but instead of picking at her notebook, she's picking at her dinner.
Well,
So,
I will admit to you, I don't know how to do it just yet.
Well, if you're anything like anybody else that I've run into in the last however the hell long we've been on this crazy ass journey, and she'll look at Valerian. You're good with
Hello there.
numbers. How long have we been doing this shit? 2 months? 3 months? A year? It feels like a year.
It's been about
I
2
should
months.
have it down
yeah.
to days.
Yeah.
I should. 2 months.
Arvion. Calendar.
Because they were early.
We started in Larvion, we're now in Baracus. It's been about 2 months.
Yeah.
A month.
Has not.
It's been a month.
Larvion goes into Baracus?
Yeah, it does.
Larvion goes
Oh.
into Baracus. You started your journey on the 9th of Larvion. It is now
Oh,
Baracus
oh,
the
that's
12th.
So
Oh,
one
shit.
very long month.
A very long month. So, okay. To apparently fix that, it's everybody I've met in the last month.
The real world is starting to blend in.
Oh! I would say
Hey.
you have no
Since
idea.
June?
I won't say that. Yeah.
When did we start? June or July?
June.
June.
Whatever month actually corresponds to Larvion on our calendar is when we started.
I believe it was June.
So, yeah. I have a feeling you're gonna be in my life for a while. So, you have time.
Well, I also have a feeling Cora's not going to let me go anywhere anytime soon.
And
so-
I'm not gonna let her go anywhere anytime soon. So there you go.
Okay.
We have time.
Yeah. Resurrection is one of those that is it uses a lot of magic,
Sure.
and it uses a lot of gold.
I am no stranger to magic being expensive. Everything I do is expensive.
When I say a lot of gold,
Thousands.
like 5.
Like something.
And they need to come up with that kind of money first, though. Because it required not just the gold, you need a diamond worth that much. And that's if I have a body. If I don't, I need a diamond worth 25,000.
You have been more helpful in the last 5 minutes than anybody else I've met over the last 5 years. So thank you.
I'm guessing you have experience with clerics that aren't quite so helpful.
Aren't quite so helpful. That is the nicest possible way you could have put that.
Assholes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unwilling, unhelpful. Don't upset my balance or the world will end, assholes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Glad I could help. Ish.
You've been more help than you realize. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go hang out in my bunk for a little bit.
Okay.
Thank you.
Not to pry, I'm not gonna ask her name, but I'm guessing the person that you are interested in me potentially resurrecting is your sister.
And that's all you get. She walks away.
And I walk away.
And I walk away.
Yes, I
And I walk away.
You're welcome.
Hey
I'm sorry.
Al, how's your food?
Is it still in the morning?
No, it's the
No,
afternoon.
it's Lunch.
Lunch.
Afternoon lunch. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Still
You're
getting
eating more, aren't you?
yeah. Still getting used to the greens. They're not exactly easy to grow in the tundra.
Yeah, I get it. Not much grows in ice.
No.
Brian,
Right.
God.
Yes.
Has it been 30 minutes yet?
Yes, it has.
Okay. Cora's gonna go up to Damien's quarters.
Okay.
Start pounding his head into the wall.
Knock on the door.
Just because you can.
Assuming that's where he is, unless he's eating lunch with us.
No, he's in his quarters.
Okay.
Yeah. One second. You kind of hear like drawers start to close up. Gets out of his chair and walks over and opens the door. Yes.
Queen, right? That's who we're waiting on.
I believe so. Yes.
When she gets here, you let us know immediately.
Of course.
I'm assuming you'd be one of the first to see if she arrived.
Yes.
And Jorlin, did he stay on the ship?
No.
No, Jorlin went to go talk to Hawkcat and the Bear King and Jayla.
Just let us know.
I will.
I'll go back downstairs and lay in my bunk. Really, that guy's sleeping.
A bed. A bed.
Oriana's gonna come over and cuddle.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oriana cuddles.
Coriana
Yep.
cuddles.
Yup.
Alright.
You alright, Cor?
What? I didn't hear what you said.
She asked if you were alright.
As alright as I am gonna be able to be for the time being.
It's gotta be difficult being this close to who you want to kill, for lack of a better term, and not be able to do it.
Our time will come.
No, Bashara looked like she was about ready to jump off the ship and go kill him herself.
She'd probably end up being successful. Unfortunately displayed by my unconsciousness earlier.
Probably have to get pretty close without him noticing for that to work.
That's true.
guiding bolt, dear.
Have to be a hell of a guiding bolt.
Yeah.
We got him pretty close last time.
And that was before we met her.
Yeah, I think it will be. It's gonna be soon. Feels like it's gonna be soon. Hope it's soon.
Well, she seems like she's getting pretty itchy, so. So
Oh,
do
fine.
you.
Trying to suppress the urges.
What's another fireball in the middle of a crowded street anyway? You know?
Got the fireball.
Yeah, I know. You got that
Got a
necklace.
lot of fireballs.
Yeah.
The
Fireball.
necklace and the 5th level fireball scroll.
You're not wrong.
Well, let's try to get some rest and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm hoping that this queen arrives today. I went and asked Damien to let know she arrives since Sherlin fucked off. As he does.
Do not meddle in the affairs of dragons, dear.
Or you are crunchy and good with ketchup. Yes, I did just say that, Bryant.
Yes.
Yeah, you
What
did.
was it?
What's
Something you
ketchup?
Something filled with ketchup. Crunchy and filled with ketchup. That's what it is.
Tastes good with.
It's good with ketchup.
Well, you had
I haven't
already
had that before.
gone back down, Cor, but Jorlin went to talk to Lady Jayla and the Bear King, and Hellcat just happened to be over there.
Right. Yeah. Bashara let me know.
Okay.
I don't know how this is going to play out in a meeting. I don't know how we're going to attempt to be civilized, but we're going to have to be. We have to start a fight in the middle of a meeting, colloquy, whatever this is. Even I am smarter than that.
There's definitely gonna have to be some restraint shown on both parties. Because I'm pretty sure Hulkad doesn't want to jeopardize his alliances either.
It's really good at putting on a front and charming people into whatever he pleases, so. I'm sure he's spun his web. Fit his needs. We're just gonna have to learn how to dismantle them. Hopefully this meeting can help us with that.
You have to cut the strings.
Start to anyway. Really don't know what our purpose of being in this meeting is. You know, we're just
First-hand experience.
adventurers.
We have
Yeah.
first-hand experience with the people they're concerned about.
And unfortunately, giving them information about the Golden Order also give Hulkad more information about the Golden Order.
I don't know if he needs more information about them. I'm pretty sure he knows enough.
Well, the problem is that I mean, Hellcat arrived with the Bear King, so I'm pretty sure that Hellcat has already spun the web in the Bear King's mind. I don't know how we're gonna convince him otherwise. I mean, I don't know. I don't know enough yet.
I don't like not knowing.
Who you telling?
I can try to reach out to Tari again, but unlikely to speak to him for a while.
Give her time. I don't know how quarries work, but I feel like if you give her time, she'll come around.
Are they like separate personalities? Or are they part of yours?
Kala is mine. Just like Shara was explaining the way that her works, Kala is that for me. Tari is not. That was the earth-breaking conversation we had. Like, you were the one that prompted that.
Right, but I didn't.
Out of game, telling you.
I know. I am very much aware of that. She is very
You were
much.
asking in game the conversation.
Yes.
I was just making sure.
Gnome is very much overwhelmed and not remembering shit right now.
Pretty much, yeah.
Has been a week, so.
Yeah.
The Kalashar does not want to explain again because it broke her
And it's also
very
a
deeply.
very long, complicated thing.
There's not enough ale, wine, tea, and food on this airship to do what you want to do.
Exactly.
But she was more so getting at the. If they're anything like you, they'll come around.
Yeah.
Oh, Tari is not. But Tari and I have been together since I was born as well, so.
Well, maybe you take the time that Tari is not communicating with you to better get to know Kala. Just a thought.
She can also help. She also has ways of helping me too. It's just I didn't realize the ways that Tari was helping me were just different.
Well, I'm not entirely sure how else to assist.
You don't have to. I'm alright. I'll be alright.
I'm just offering suggestions.
I'll tell you the same thing I told my boyfriend. That word's weird. I don't believe you. I respect the fact that you don't want to talk about it, but I don't believe you.
That I'll
And
be
you hear the
okay.
song in the back of your head.
That you're fine.
I actually am though. I am fine. I'll be fine.
You will be.
I'm dead.
We'll get there. You'll get there.
I got to see my parents last night. I'm fine.
Wait, what?
Paula was able to send me memories of my parents. Something Tari was unable to do. She did not know my parents.
That's cool.
She's trying to keep it together.
I'm good. I'm good. It's fine.
It was
Totally
the
gonna go
cutest
back to
puppy
journal.
memory ever. Adorable. I'm asking for more of those, so
You should see a little eyeball come out of the break of reality. Okay.
Because she
Yeah, if
wants
you
to
could-
break her entire
If you could
party
give
again.
Bashara more of those too, that'd be great. You got that, Mr. DM?
another eyeball comes.
The other eyeball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one, yeah, that's right.
There.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Gnome is officially checking out and scribbling furiously.
Like, I've got information, I must write it down.
I have feelings and thoughts and freakouts and information. Yeah.
For now, Oriana, the best you can do for me is to just be here, hold me,
I can do that.
pull up my
She
sleeve.
like wraps her arms around you, and then the tail comes around, and you are
Are you-
officially like stuck.
Tiefling cocoon.
Attempting to also get OU in this puddle situation.
Cuddle puddle.
Oh, you get your long ears and butt over here.
Come on.
He has the long butt.
I said long ears and butt.
Modifiers, dear.
Long ears and little butt.
There. Baby, you're cuddling.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
The gnome is attempting to stem a panic attack. And what's everybody else doing?
Just so
Sorry,
y'all
it's
know,
just kinda-
here you go. I'm not gonna show you the full shirt, but there you go, just in case
Yeah.
of today.
The rest of it is in the walk-in.
In the walk-in.
Yeah, go cry in the
I know
walk.
that.
Okay. So the mom is in the chill.
Bashara's gonna be up on deck, just kind of glaring over toward the.
Make a perception check
perception check for Bashara.
First roll of the night.
for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Bilge.
Nice.
18 plus 4, 19.
19.
Freaking rotation on here, so on the main screen. Okay.
You do see King Borinel in his green cloak, red scale mail armor, and his longsword that he also uses as a cane, walking towards the Eternal Dawn with Jorlin and Hulkad kind of following him.
Oh no.
3 of them making their way towards your ship.
Of course they are.
Hey,
I would have been up on deck as well, just leaning over the railing. So do I see this as well?
You
or
do.
am I looking off the other side?
I would assume you would kind of be watching over Bashar, so you'd be over on the same
I was
side.
gonna say, you would see that, and you immediately see Vishara
Yeah.
stiffen up and then start moving in their direction.
Oh no.
I wouldn't do that.
She's tunnel vision. She does not hear you.
Let them come to us. Let them come to us. This is bad news.
Still moving.
You feel.
I'm gonna try to stop her. Yeah.
I was about to say you see Damien kind of come up behind her and just grab you by the shoulder and kind of like pull you close to his chest. Just wait,
Why are you stopping me?
because they're coming to us. We're not supposed to make trouble here.
I'm gonna put a dagger through his throat.
I think she needs to go below.
I was about. You're speaking great words, Valerian. Yes, go get your friend Cor. I'll take care of this. You want to kill.
It's just literally glaring daggers.
And
in
he's.
that direction.
Yeah. And I want to kill the old man, so you know.
Oh great.
But. Control.
This ends well. This ends well.
Trust me.
Okay,
This
bye.
is controlled.
Kill both.
She's got her hand like on the hilt of her mace.
Okay, so I'm gonna wander downstairs. Cool.
there it is.
Cool. Vishara is about ready to go, rather medieval on some bad news that's heading our direction.
Give Oriana a kiss and bring out the
Oriana
No.
just kind of opens up her arms, unwraps the tail.
Your favorite person is currently making his way towards our ship. So Oriana, be on standby as well. Hopefully nothing happens.
So Oriana is going to stand up, literally wrap the tail around your waist.
Me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I can't see your camera. Sorry. So.
Did my camera go away?
She
There.
went away, so she's reloading.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
reloading us all. You're good.
I can see. You're good.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to stand up, wrap the tail around your waist. Just judging by Valerian's tone.
We know exactly who it is. At least
Uh-huh.
one.
Huh.
Is he alone, Valerian?
No, Jolan is with him, along with one of the kings. And they're making their way to us for some reason. He is following behind. He is not with the group. He's tailing behind. But still, pulls out his helmet and knocks the dust and crap from travel and everything out of the fur comb that's on top of it. Expect the best, plan for the worst. It stomps out.
Talia's like spinning the crystal dagger in her hand. Let's go give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Talia,
Yes, dear.
as much as I would enjoy seeing you attempt that.
I'm attempting nothing. I'm just playing with my dagger. She'll start walking up the stairs.
I'm standing on deck, just straight back, hand on the hilt of the sword, just like, oh boy.
In full armor.
Yeah, full armor with the helmet on.
Okay.
There's a king
So were you guys
coming.
all
There's a
in
king
the
coming. I'm
barrack?
looking nice.
Yeah, we were all in the barracks. Avery.
okay? So you'll have to come get Al because he would still have been eating. I don't think he would have left for the barracks.
You would have seen us, like, it's so
They're
close.
right
Yeah.
next
Yeah,
the
so-
barracks
so-
literally right next to it.
So here, because this is a widescreen
Flag in
camera.
that wall.
If this is the barracks, the mess hall is on the other side of the wall. So and the stairs lean up to the deck is in the center. So
Okay.
if you're still eating, you would see Oriana, Core, Valerian come down, go back up,
Yeah,
and
you heard that whole conversation.
yeah.
I
Okay.
say we're not being
It's not
quiet,
that
so
far.
you can hear us.
Okay. It's like, okay. So I'll get up and pull up the rear.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Both at the same time.
At the same time.
Love you, dear. Love you,
No.
dear. That was great. That was like marriage goals right there.
You two are the same person.
Yeah.
Pull up the rear.
Yeah. All right. Drinma and Mal.
Left in the galley. Drinma and Mal.
Drinma and Mal.
Yeah. It was Drinma, Mal, and Al.
And I'm
Like,
assuming.
hit something.
Oh god.
Drinma's gonna follow. Mal is going to do the same. So all 8 of you are now on deck. Oh my god, it's a party of 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, the action economy. Fuck me.
Ha.
Nah.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry. If it's a party of 9 because I have to play as OU.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And I'm assuming you followed Oriana and Cora.
Oh god, yeah.
Cora was
Okay.
like pulling you along.
Good job, guys.
She realizes that the tail was there to like prevent her from moving, but she's still.
Yep.
You're being dragged by the tail.
Cor.
Hmm.
I know you're anxious to get up there, but this is still attached to me.
You can let go anytime.
Oh no. Because if I do, you're going to actually go up there and probably stab him in the face.
I won't stab him. I will show self-restraint.
See the fur-combed helmet appear back, like down the hole.
I
I'll
just
watch
want to
up.
be front center in the event that stabbing is an option.
Stabs don't stab, dear.
Punching.
Have you heard the story of our Lord and Savior? My stick to your face!
At the moment, we need help with Vishara. I'm going to go help Damien with her.
Gnome's on deck.
Okay. All on deck. You do see Damien still holding on to Vishara.
Yeah.
Who's literally got like a ball of like crackling energy in her hand.
Sir
and
Valerian
hand on
just
her
has,
mace.
Her radiant energy.
like,
Cool.
don't.
Talia's gonna walk up and put her hand
Holding
in
her.
the hand that has the crackling radiant energy
Okay.
and just squeeze.
Oh, because you're resistant to radiant, right? Nice.
Yeah.
That was ballsy, dear.
I'll be fine.
And then
There's a reason I told you to hit me with it earlier.
You just feel like little electric shocks going up your hand.
Tickles.
we cannot do anything unless they show sign of aggression first. We
Cora's
don't
gonna
want to
go
be the
put
first
her
blow.
hand on Bashara's shoulder.
Okay.
Come here.
She's literally surrounded by people right now.
Mm-hmm.
Damien,
Damien
Talia,
holding her
Cor.
back. Cor on one side, Talia on the other. Oriana next to Cor because the tail is still stuck.
Next to you or behind?
We'll say next to.
I was just trying to visualize, like, is the tail going around this way? Or is it going like this?
Nope, next to.
Okay.
I'm still side glancing Vishara as I walk over the side of the edge of the ship to look out and see. How
Because she
far
is
away we
literally
are.
tunnel vision,
Mhm.
glaring
Yep.
daggers in
Yeah.
that direction.
Yeah.
I'm keeping just side eye on her in case I have to reach out and grab her.
Yep. Alrighty.
No.
No. Just a little spray bottle. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't think Drinma's probably ever seen her this angry before.
No.
Or show this much emotion, period. Really.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why Drinma followed. She is intrigued.
That's a good word. Intrigued.
Intrigued.
I'm amused.
Are you
I
not
like,
love
wait.
entertained?
It's like, wait, the cleric is showing emotion? What?
What?
Allow it.
I'll
Popcorn.
allow it.
Okay, so aside from us holding back the Shara, now what's happening?
The first one up the ship is Jorlin.
Dolan, you better have a very good explanation. Quick.
I don't have 10 seconds. And right as he says that, the second one up is King Bornell.
Immediately, just from habit, Sir Valerian drops to a knee and
So that's the Bear King, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, King Bornell is the Bear King of Brayland.
he's immediately down, bowing.
And your signets are out, right? Like,
Yeah, they always are.
we
You-
had talked about you getting a cloak at one point.
Yeah, I have a cloak, but
As you kneel, you do
they're on
see...
the shoulders and they're on the side of the helmet.
as you do kneel, the rest of you see the King... Bornell's eyes get really wide as he's looking at Sir Valerian in the armor he's wearing,
Answers my next question.
and is confused, but then starts to get angry. And then kind of like refocuses himself and looks towards Vishara, Drinma, and Al. And as he does that, Hulkad makes his way up to the deck.
Redoubling my squeezing efforts.
And you feel the electricity getting stronger.
Uh-huh.
Get him off.
Well, Your Majesty, as I said, they were with the rest of this group that I had hired. They're still doing the job you had instructed them to do. All is well, and I brought them, as I told you I would.
Is that Hawkhead talking?
No, this is Jorlin talking to the Bornell.
Okay.
Remember, Hawkhead has that dark voice.
That's right. Yeah.
Needs a lozenge.
Yes, lozenge.
Not as bad as Caius does.
Yeah.
Jorlin.
Just shakes his head, not even looking back at you guys.
You feel the radiant energy getting stronger.
I'm just waiting for the point I start taking damage. It's fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, when's that gonna happen?
Because it's getting stronger and
Okay.
stronger.
Start.
The longer she's looking at Hawkhead.
Or is it a cantrip?
Yeah.
Okay, start rolling damage, and it's being reduced. Because you... Are you resistant or immune?
She's resistant.
So you're taking half, so start rolling.
I mean, you still need to make con saving throws.
Tell me how many I need to make.
3.
Now. 3 con saving throws, beat 15.
At advantage, because it is magical. Wait, no, you don't have con. It's intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. Sorry.
Yep. All the mental shit.
Okay.
I mean, I'll take the advantage if you want to give
No.
it to me.
Nope.
Because I'm willingly taking the damage.
Yeah.
Saving throw. Are you 10 feet
That
away
is a
from me?
natural 19.
Your sword's not out.
Aura.
Yeah, so plus 4. Plus 2, sorry.
So 10.
Not
reduced
there
to half,
yet. Not plus
5,
4 yet.
18. And
2.
15 plus 4. So I make all my saving throws, which means the damage is quartered because it's already
Yep.
half.
Yeah.
Yep. So
So what are your damage rolls?
it was a 10, and a 9.
Okay.
So
2, 2.
2 and 2.
1, 2, 1,
2.
2, 2, 2.
2, 2, 2.
So
1, 2.
6 points of
1, 2.
radiant
Yeah.
damage.
D&D, you always round down, not up.
Right. Well, 9 was less than 10, and the 10s were 2, which is why I was like,
Well, yeah, well, half of 9 would be 4, half of 4 is 2.
yeah,
Two.
I can't do math. This is why I let you do math. Shut up.
I can!
You got
I was
that
like, wait,
half
you're an
right.
engineer. You should be able to
No,
do
no,
math.
no, 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 no.
Not that
I
type
do
of math.
with numbers. I do math with letters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say, she
And
does
different.
lettered math. I do numbers.
You do satanic math.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Algebra.
Algebra.
Oh no.
No, no.
Beyond
Anyway,
that.
okay, so 222, so for a total of 6 points of damage.
6 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Yep.
King Borinel kind of looks at all of you, looks at Jordan, and then looks back down towards Sir Valerian.
I have not been given permission to stand yet. So.
Where did you get that armor?
That's an accent.
This armor is my own, my king.
Stand up.
Stands up, is looking straight ahead, not even looking at. He won't look him in the eye. He's looking straight ahead like a good soldier.
Kind of starts
Not move.
getting close to you and looking at the armor. I find it hard to believe that it is yours, for that belongs to a regiment that no longer exists.
First Lifeguard Regiment. Black Guardians. Your regiment, I believe, sir. Very long story. But I can tell you that it is genuine, as am I.
Guy backs away. That story will be for later. So, Drenma, Mal, Al, Vishara. Do you have any new news about the Starin and this Merrick's?
Shara has no response. She's literally just glaring in Hallcat's direction.
None yet, Your Majesty. We've kind of met this group that's a friend, Vishara's friend Kor, that's now my friend too, or well, they're all my friends. Met up with them in the pursuing of the Caius, the general of the Golden Order that we had discussed, and then we got pulled around, and then now we're here. So no new information. Do you have any new information of Kat? She did just disappear on us.
Yeah, I have some information on Golden Order.
Shara.
He's working with them.
Insight check on his response to Golden Order.
On Borinel?
Yeah, the king.
Okay.
I would say Vishara would make one as well, but she is so tunnel vision, she's
Yeah.
not paying attention.
You would be at disadvantage.
Uh-huh. So it would be a straight roll for me, because it's advantage.
Yeah.
In my life and Wilson.
Might as well.
I was very intently watching this whole exchange. So.
That's a dirty 20
Okay.
on insight, on his reaction.
15. Yeah, 15.
Not taken aback by this.
What about the news that Hallcat's working with them?
Not
think that's
take,
what he means.
not taken aback by this.
So it's like he knew.
He knows.
That's not going.
Cora knows this too, yeah. Even
Yeah.
though I rolled a 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't a high DC. Kind of looks back at Hulkcat, who's just kind of looking like this with his head down, looks up. This is this supposed to shock him or surprise him?
Why are you here? You're a traitor!
from a certain point of view to yours. Not to mine, not to our kind, but we all have our own stories and views of certain events.
Cora will take Bashara's hand and stand up just a little bit taller.
So you now have no free hands.
None!
She doesn't need hands.
I know.
Hey, hey.
Oh, baby.
She does not need hands to cast some of her spells.
Rory now kind of looks back at Hallcat and they're back to all of you. He went under my instruction.
Why would
When-
you send him?
Where?
My Dark Lanterns have not been able to penetrate this group. God damn you. Second I fucking said it. 13-year-olds.
I mean, you literally said penetrate this group.
I know that.
I know that.
Hello there.
Infiltrate.
13-year-olds.
Infiltrate this group.
Oh boy. On brand, everybody.
Hawkhead came to me looking for assistance in something he needs, so we decided to trade. He gives me information on this Golden Order, and I give him what he needs.
And what did he need?
It's none of your business.
So are we to believe that he, pointedly looking at Hallcat, is simply your mole and not actually working with them?
Doesn't matter what I say, you all look like you're ready to kill him.
Because I am.
I'm interested in what you have to say.
Talia, it doesn't matter, he's not going to tell the truth.
I'll give the station the respect it deserves and say I would be interested to hear what His Majesty has to say.
I pledge no allegiance to this king.
I'm still standing stiff as a board.
Mm-hmm.
Still out of tension.
Kalishar, we're from Sarlona. King needs shit up.
At ease,
Is that
soldier.
in-game or out of game?
That's four.
You feel your armor kind of creak a little bit.
The pledge.
I know.
Me pledging no allegiance.
I knew what that meant. I was seeing if Cora was saying that or if Annie was saying that, because sometimes I can't tell the difference.
I have an accent. I kind of wish Cora had an accent now that I've done for another day.
Makes life easier.
You're Irish Australian.
Yeah,
Oh, she
right.
was soft Cockney. I was Irish.
Yeah. No, that's right.
Soft Cockney.
You're welcome.
But you do hear, now that Annie has said it, you hear Bashara just say, his station means nothing to me.
I didn't say it meant anything to me.
And it means nothing to him. But at least unlike you, he gives me the respect I have earned and deserve. But we came over here to discuss what you know.
In what regard?
What are these artifacts they're looking for? What is this Golden Order trying to do?
I think that's what this entire meeting is supposed to be about.
Yes, and we're waiting for someone, and I want to have a leg up in this colloquy.
Why are we here if you have him?
Which him are you referring to?
Yeah,
What
pronouns,
do you
dear.
think I'm referring to? If you have your little mole, why are we here? Can you answer that for me, Jorlin?
The king actually
Jorlin.
kind of steps towards you guys and turn around to look at Jordan. I too would like to know this.
Interesting.
Many reasons. As I had hired this group that calls themselves Rayless Helps for a job, and one of the members of the core here was friends with Fashara, and I had hired them to find an artifact from Sorlona. You can see he's starting to get a little flustered.
I was just getting ready to say, I want to inside check the flustered dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, dragon's more like a lizard now.
Oh,
19?
25.
Turn you into a gecko.
I rolled a 17 and an 18 at advantage.
He's not flustered in the sense that he's being called out on everything he's doing. He's flustered in the sense because usually he is used to when people say thing, or when he says something, people will just take it and go with it.
It's the king of Brayland asking him a direct question.
Mm-hmm.
You
One that
can't
he actually
sidestep
has to
that.
give a straight answer to.
Straight answer is maybe a bit of a stretch. Can't completely sidestep.
Yeah.
And some other things. It's just apparently they were all getting mixed up in each other's personal lives. It's
Jorlin, how about you give a straight answer for once?
In game.
safety precaution. You. What kind of safety precaution? Well, things go tits up. You know, we're not at a disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
You're expecting trouble on Thronehold Island. Well, Your Majesty, you can never be underprepared. If that's the correct common word or common phrase.
You can never be too careful, is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, that's yes. Careful, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Considering you told us that we were here to give information on the Golden Order, you seem to have conveniently left out that he was going to be here.
I did not know he was going to be here.
Mm-hmm. The whole pawns in the long game, blah 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 blah, had nothing to do with that.
I had generally no idea he would be here.
And now that you know,
Now I know.
and you think it's a good idea for the two of us to be in the same room with him.
I had advised the king to leave Falkhead behind, and he graciously denied that request.
Does His Majesty know that this man was behind the murder of an entire monastery?
At least.
At the very least.
And has the power to modify memory.
You slowly start to see Hulkhead start backing up away from the group. I did not know this.
I think you should stand fast there.
I'm keeping an
Are
eye
you
on
casting
it, even-
command,
No.
Valerian?
I don't think I have it prepared.
Or anybody have whole person prepared?
Any move
Well,
I don't
that's
have full person. I don't know that one.
to jump or to start leaving the ship,
It'd be more just intimidation.
taking an action.
Make an intimidation check then.
Yeah, because that's more of a threat. Because I don't have command prepared. That's kind of offensive. That's horrible.
So +2.
That's excellent. That is a 17.
17. Okay. You
and
you see him.
Oriana will literally say, no. And she will cast a person.
Oh, that's right.
What's the saving throw?
Wisdom.
Okay, so at advantage. $22.
Alright, well, he succeeded on that one.
Yeah.
By a lot.
Where are you going?
Your Majesty.
Okay.
I think you
Hold
know.
on. You, in order of operations, with your persuasion, he slowly started to slow down, but was still moving. You cast Hold Person. He shook it off, but did come to a stop. He is about 10 feet away from the edge of the ship, where they came up.
Alright.
Your Majesty, with your permission, just starts to walk past him directly towards Hawkeye.
Stand down.
That seems-
There. Accents. There. I am playing a lot of NPCs right now.
Yeah.
Stand down, soldier. He walks past you and walks up to Hulkad. Kind of just starts to glare at Hulkad. In my defense, Your Grace, you never asked. And it was
Seems
not.
like something he should know.
Oh boy.
You're a traitor to your people, Hulkhead.
You keep using that word. I do not think it means what you think it means, Vishara.
I mean, when you kill at least one, possibly two monasteries of Kalishtar and still continue to call yourself a Kalishtar, there's a problem.
Kind of looks towards you, Kor. Have you not told her yet?
Told her everything. What specific thing are you referring to?
What happens if Eliana comes?
She knows. Our prerogative whether we believe you or not.
I know, and I don't care.
Well, then you shouldn't care that what I'm doing. I'm just trying to stop Eliana.
Well, congratulations. I do care what you're doing because it involves murder.
A few hundred souls to save a few million.
Oh, really? Is that what you tell yourself when the Dreaming Dark kills 1,300 Kalishtar in one day? Is that what you tell yourself, Tolkad?
Insight check his reaction to that.
Okay.
See if he was actually involved or if it was something else. So that could be interesting. That is 15.
News to him. He was not involved in that.
Appears he didn't know about that one, Gareth. Don't know if I believe it, but
Oh. His buddies in the Dreaming Dark don't keep him updated on that.
You know, Hawkeye. Where did you even learn this? What makes you believe?
I'll answer that at another time. Slow and starts to turn around, and the king grabs his shoulder. I don't think we are done here, Hawkeye. You all start to hear this slow, low chuckle that starts to get louder. Your Majesty. If you value your life, get your hand off my shoulder.
Swords drawn.
well, the crystal dagger was still getting flipped in her other hand.
Moving towards to get in between the
What
king
what is
and
the king's
Hawkeye.
what is the king's reaction to that threat?
1 second. 1 second.
I'm now going to
Okay. So I need marching order just in case this happens. So everyone's basically surrounding Vishar, correct?
Pretty much.
Vishara and I are up front and center. We're
Well,
the
well,
closest.
Vishara. Well, everybody's standing directly next to you, though, is what he's saying. Because I'm holding her other hand where she had
Yeah.
the guiding bolt going. You're on her other side. Oriana has her tail wrapped around you. And then Valerian was wherever the hell Valerian was after he started to advance on Hulkhead.
Yeah, I was off at the edge of the ship, so I'd be the first one when they came on. And then
Unless
when
you
he started
stepped
to
back in line
off,
after you
I
went
went.
standing down.
No, I stopped in my tracks. Just
Okay.
Okay.
so, and he because the king. I walked past the king, and the king had to walk past me
You're
to
standing
get
facing
to
the side of the
Hawkhead.
ship.
So
So,
I'm standing
okay, yes.
facing them and starting
Yeah.
towards them.
Okay.
'Cause I'm gonna get the king away from him.
Is Al behind?
Yeah, I was pretty much behind the group.
I don't think everybody else would be behind that. The line of Umbra Victus plus Bashara.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Ooh. So as Hawkhead says that, you kind of see the king let go and take a step back. Yeah, because it's a hollow ship. Okay.
Pardon me, Your Majesty, and right in between them.
What do you say?
So, Boronel kind of lets go, and he takes a step forward again. I think I'm done here. And quickly jumps off the ship. You see the king kind of like shake his head.
Suggestion.
That's another. Thornwhip, go ahead.
I'm like, wait. Oh, that's not a fucking roll. It doesn't matter. Is it? Yeah, it is. That doesn't.
What is it?
Jesus Christ, man. Fucking 11.
Yeah, no. Okay, so he does proceed to jump off the ship. Featherfall token activates, and he starts to run away, and the king kind of shakes off.
How far up are we?
30.
Where's running and jumping off the ship?
Oh boy.
You gotta get disconnected from me.
Okay.
I'll-
strength check.
Al can run up to the edge of the ship and pull out his blunderbuss.
Oh shit.
Now we're fucking doing this.
Range
I'm
weapon.
running and jumping off the ship.
Oh no.
If I have
What's
to
your
make a
what's
check
your strength?
for a
Okay,
tail,
Mr.
I
Strength.
will.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know what we have to
Roll a
we
strength
have
Roll a
to-
strength check.
Wow, that's shitty. Seriously, guys, it's not fair. Can I have advantage on this?
No.
That's fucking stupid. I roll like shit every time.
What'd you roll?
6.
A 6.
I rolled a 10. You're still stuck.
Can I keep trying?
You're not within 10 feet of me.
Well, hold on. Al's taking a shot.
So my
How far away are
blunderbuss.
you?
Because I've got a range of 60. Roll an 8.
Ooh.
It was a
You rolled
nat
an
8.
What?
Well, I rolled a nat 2
Okay.
Plus 6.
plus 6.
Yeah, that does not hit.
Oh,
So you
Uh,
take your blunderbuss and you shoot, and since he's still right, it just goes short. It kind of stops.
Extra action too, though, right?
Huh? No, because
Double-
you're not in initiative order.
Okay.
Okay. So,
They let go.
as I say, are they off the edge of the ship now, or did that?
He is.
Stuff-
Hallcat is.
How far down is he?
30 feet.
No, that's how high up we are.
Did he go down 30 feet and then run like...
He ran 10
20?
feet. He ran 10 feet. So after that shot misses, you
So
start.
he's on the ground now.
Yeah, you start to see his form almost start to disappear.
He's trying to teleport out.
Guys, I could have.
Counter spell.
If it's a spell.
Are you at the edge of the ship?
Mm-hmm.
When?
It's,
If you're
it's a 60 foot. It's a 60-foot range.
Doesn't say you have to be able to see him though.
Well, I would have.
It just says you attempt to interrupt a creature in the process of casting a spell.
in the process.
But would you have known that he was trying to cast a spell?
Would you have let me go after I said let go? That was 6 seconds.
I didn't even hear you.
Yeah.
Like I legit did not even hear what you said. So
Like Anna didn't hear Annie
Yeah.
as Core say let go.
Well, I did 6 seconds ago.
Debating whether or not I should try a shot with bad news. I don't think I've got enough time to get it out and ready though.
Nah.
Because I've got a sword and shield currently. I don't have it equipped.
Presently happening. Because action economy fucks
Yeah.
with my head.
Yeah.
Annie, when Cora said let go, Oriana would loosen the tail enough to let you move to the edge.
So then
She's not letting you off the ship though.
You would have been dragged with me. Therefore, she would have been at the edge of the ship before she cast counter.
Okay.
So she would have been able to see it.
Okay, there you go.
I would have attempted to try to jump.
And you would have failed.
Unless it's a second check.
Strength check. Oh,
Great.
look. Much better. 9.
11.
This is so good. Oh god. So
Children.
Does the counter spell succeed or do I need to roll for it?
You need to roll for it.
What
19.
are you doing?
is Vishara?
Hmm?
Is Vishara still frozen? in
Well,
great
it all
place?
depends on if Damien's still holding on to her.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Talia hasn't let go of her hand yet. But Damien, I'm assuming Damien hasn't moved either.
No,
No.
he's still holding on.
Okay, 19. Fucking hate counterspell. That works! He does not go invisible. He is still running, though.
Okay, if it's more another 6 seconds is fast, we're still trying to jump off the ship. Do I need to make another strength?
15 on my strength check.
Fucker. Alright.
There's nowhere for him to go.
Higher every
'Cause
time though.
he can't go back on the ship that he came in on.
What'd you roll, Annie?
11.
How far away is he from me now? From Oriana? From the ship?
25 feet.
Cool. She'll throw a firebolt.
Okay.
Bolt, not ball.
Oriana, again. Let go. And I'm saying it as, like, not nice at all. I don't have the capability of being intimidating very well. But...
That was a 14 plus 6. That is a 20.
Trying to be intimidating with a smile.
So as you extend your hand and you're about to unleash Firebolt, it comes out but it starts to fizzle. Surveying your sword, the light disappears. All magical items are null and void right now. You see the king holding up an anti-magic crystal.
Talia.
He's mine.
What?
At least allow us to help.
Is Ashina giving me any signals right now?
Ashina?
Is Ashina giving me any...
Oriana does it apparently. I have detect, not dispel.
Is Ashina... You didn't answer.
I'm waiting for everyone to ask their questions so I don't talk over everyone. Yeah.
She's basically...
Be defensive. Don't do this. Calm yourself.
Okay, so she's basically...
Something's not right here.
So don't worry about Hulkad, something else is going on.
Mm-hmm.
Of course,
Damien,
I'm
let me...
Share that with the rest of the group.
Damien, let me go.
Core, you're getting the same from Tari and Kala.
Tari's talking to me?
She is talking to you.
Screaming.
It's like, really?
Damien, let me go.
You still have a gnome hanging on your hand, by the way.
You're a lot smaller. She can drag you.
Oh, she rolls lucky.
You all start to feel the ship stop floating.
Oh, fuck. The anti-magic crystal. Fire elemental.
Are we all relaxed now? Your
We're
Majesty,
going to crash the ship.
did you
We're
have my
going
ship?
to crash the ship.
Dispels it, puts crystal back in. Ship stabilizes. Are we all good now?
From it.
Why did you stop us?
If he's
Could've
yours, why are you letting him get away?
We could have worked together.
He's got nowhere to go. And if he wasn't really working for me, then I want to see his next move.
I want his head on a platter.
Oh, and that will be done. That bastard's used suggestion or something on me.
These two have personal experience and a personal vendetta against you.
Well, I've quite noticed, but
My only request would be that you let them have the final blow.
that can be arranged in some way, shape, or form, but
Why did you want to continue the suffering where all of his subjects that he tortured?
I'm gonna
The king,
Gonna-
not police officer.
yep. Gonna pause you real quick.
Okay.
Stop that. I always catch that out of the corner of my eye, Kaylee.
Awesome.
Zelda's dreaming.
I hear
Aww.
Little tiny barks.
I wonder which friend she's playing with in her dream.
I don't know, but paws are in full twitch mode. Little baby barks.
Squirrel.
So, I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
Sword's back, right?
Mm-hmm. So as he activated that anti-magic,
gravity.
as he activated the anti-magic crystal to stop you all from causing trouble in Thronehold, the one thing you're not supposed to do, would you like to know who else was affected by this? You watch as Jorlin's human form starts to expand and almost explode out into an ancient silver dragon on the deck of the Eternal Dawn. You're all in proximity of change shape. Dexterity saving throws, please.
Oops. Well, I think I'm the closest. The only person I'm close enough to is the king, so he's got +2 and advantage.
Okay.
'Cause he's got to make
No,
a
not,
save
not
too.
advantage anymore because the sword's not
It's
working.
back.
Yeah, what?
He dispelled it.
Dispelled it.
Yeah, but
Yeah. My light just flickered for a moment.
Ah.
Wait a minute.
Okay, so a 19 for Vishara and a dirty 20 for Oriana.
okay.
There we go. I rolled a natural
17
20.
for the gnome.
17 for the gnome?
7.
7. Okay.
7 for Al. Oh boy. That's 7 for Gord. That's really not good.
All right. Talia, Al, Core.
And Al ran to the side of the ship to fire off his shot at Hawkhead.
Yeah, he did.
You might get shoved off the side of the ship.
You need to make another dexterity saving throw. You're about to fall 30 feet.
Well, Al also has a feather fall token.
Yeah, so never mind.
No, I have Featherfall as a spell.
But you also
We
haven't.
You have
we
a
already
feather fall
took it.
token too.
Yeah,
from
the Featherfall token will automatically activate. So you're only taking 8 points of force damage as you get blown off the ship, but you're not taking 3d6. You're not taking the 3d6 fall damage.
Would also be falling off the ship and possibly dragging Oriana with her if the tail is still wrapped around her.
Yeah. So you two are falling.
Featherfall. I think we both have
you-
Featherfall tokens as well.
Yeah, because after the assault of Flint Keep, you guys, Damien did give you another one back.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
those are extinguished.
I asked.
4, 8 damage for Core, 4 for Oriana. Self, and yeah, you have self fall, so it doesn't even matter. Monks.
And,
So you're 6.
I mean, Talia would have attempted as she was flailing to keep holding onto Vishara's hand.
Okay.
So,
And Vishara made a dirty. No, 19.
Yes. So you're not being blown back, but the small, frail, old human form expanding into its ancient dragon form
Very, very large.
kind of blows you guys back. So, yeah. So there's an ancient silver dragon on the deck of the ship now.
What was that about not starting trouble?
That's where we're gonna take a break.
Yeah, there.
so did I take damage or fall or anything?
You took 8. You took 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was what was unclear.
Yeah. And everyone that made the save.
What was the DC? What was the DC?
18.
Okay,
18?
so I just failed.
Yeah.
Okay, and then Vishara succeeded.
Yeah,
So she
yes.
took 4.
Yeah.
So, did I take damage prior to falling?
Yeah, you took 8 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't take any falling
No, you didn't take a fall
Right.
damage.
Force damage from the spell.
Force damage from
From the magical energy literally
Giant
being
silver
dispelled and
8 points of dragon pooping energy.
I'm just
Damage.
trying to
And then
imagine this
as
happening.
Al's falling down the side, he's like, "Oh snap!" But in draconic.
Evasion.
I'm trying to imagine this
Just made a
happening.
smile
Just
that he
like
wouldn't say, "Oh shit."
yeah.
He said,
everything's
"Snap."
stopping, the ship's starting to fall, and just him just standing there holding this thing, and then all of a sudden,
Yes. Okay. So we will.
Dragon.
Yeah, we will be back in 15 minutes. I gotta walk the doggo and get more coffee because it's gonna be a long drive tonight.
oh boy.
So we will be back. Annie, you were trying to say something before we break.
Two things really quickly. Evasion, so only 4 points.
Yes.
And then, as we're falling to Oriana, I told you to let go.
Okay. All right. We'll be back in 15 minutes, guys. And welcome back.
we have a problem.
We have a dragon-sized problem.
Yeah.
Now, how does he fit on the deck of the Eternal Dawn?
Not
He
easily.
doesn't.
He doesn't.
Okay, because you said on the deck. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
he
He
doesn't.
hanging off now.
Think dragon horde. He's curled up. So he's not.
Okay.
He knew what was happening. So as his change form was being
He
dispelled.
basically went, shit!
Yeah.
Fetal position.
Yeah. He did the dog roll up into a ball and hope to God this works.
He still broke shit though.
Got it.
Okay. So. Okay. Yeah. Picking up where we last left off.
Fuck. Fuck is where we left off.
Yeah. Fuck is where we left off.
You all right, Your Majesty?
Well, that explains quite a lot, but by the gods. Which is
You're telling us.
Jorlin starts to shrink down and reshape into a human.
What was that you said about not starting any trouble? Just nervous laugh. This is directed at the king.
Al's gonna start to get himself up off the ground, do a couple stretches to get out the soreness from.
I mean, you would have literally just went.
Your feather falls out.
Yeah, but there's still the force damage.
Oh,
Being
yeah.
blown off the ship.
Blown off the blown off the ship, took force
That's fine.
damage. And go check, make sure everybody else is all right.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Cor and
you-
Oriana would have landed, like, right next to you.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. I've always wanted to know what it feels like to fly.
Oh. Fun is not the word I would use to describe that. Shit show, yes. Fun, no.
Saya,
Gotta let go.
I think we've got a problem now.
I would.
Kind of
I
picks
would.
himself up to look over the side of the ship to see what has ensued from that.
As I say, from where we're standing,
Can
we
Cor
see
and
the
Oriana
ships?
and Al see Valerian poke his head over the side of the ship?
I would
No,
assume.
it should.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
assume. Yeah.
Oriana's just gonna kind of look up.
Are you alright down there?
Meet you.
Take that as a yes.
This was my plan all along.
Where's Hellcat?
He gone.
Still running. And disappearing into the crowd of Throne Wardens, Lady Jayla, Alistair Willow, High Cardinal Crozen, King
They're all
Caius.
heading this direction.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
they're heading over.
They're all. No, they're heading towards the ship. He's running and disappearing into the crowd of everyone running towards you. Or running towards the
all
ship.
all the high ups are coming our way.
Yeah. After that large arcane explosion of magic being dispelled and seeing the wings and tail of an ancient silver dragon then quickly disappear back into a human form.
Sure.
Yeah.
Did they all see that it was Jorlin now?
They all just saw a fucking dragon.
They saw a dragon.
This is kind of like what happened.
So if you know, you know. If
Mark-
not, oh shit.
Oh shit, dragon.
Yeah.
Marketplace all over again.
I really wish you didn't do that, your Majesty. On the contrary, I'm kind of glad I did. That explains a lot about you, Jorlin.
But are we going to be able to explain that to them? Just pointing out towards the mob.
Oh, I leave that to somebody with better words than me.
I hope you have a plan, Jorlin, or Your Majesty.
Do you have a silver tongue to go along with all that silver hair?
You might actually have to give straight answers.
Don't look at me, Your Majesty. I'm waiting. I think the little one asked you a question. Kind of like stretches his neck. Yes. Of course I do.
What was that you were saying about
on top of us
not-
here at moments?
not telling anybody what you are?
Am I able to go one day without someone trying to destroy my ship? Is that so much to ask?
She's still pressed against the wall.
He's on the ground, like pressed down and just like not moving.
Just looking at the sky.
Yeah.
Like whatever gods are up there.
Who do I blame for this?
Technically, the King of Brayland.
Well, yeah.
Corey, you said you're climbing up the rope.
Yeah, to get back on the ship.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for it?
Nah, you're fine.
Thanks, because you know it'd probably be shit.
What is she eating? She's eating something.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Can't leave shit on the floor. She'll get it.
No, it can't be. It's just a straight fucking hair.
Dog.
She'll eat it.
And she's so proud of it too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
So Oriana's still on the ground because she would have seen all these people kind of running
Yep.
direction. She would have been interested to see what happens.
Okay.
May I help all of you?
Not the person that we want talking.
Of course, stops midway.
She's the only one there.
I stopped midway up the rope.
Just hanging off one hand.
Yeah, and like.
Al hasn't started climbing up yet.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh, that's
getting
great. Dragonborn for tiefling.
Dragonborn is
Oh,
a tiefling.
God.
Yep.
Are you getting arrested?
I'm
Can we help all of you?
trying to think who would get there first.
No.
Oh, none of the higher ups would want to be first. They'd want the guard to get there first, you'd think.
Yeah.
Well, we
Uh,
literally just said High Cardinal Crozen, Lady Jayla,
King Caius here,
bunch of-
Warren,
King
Throne
Kyr,
Wardens.
Caius, yep.
Yeah, you'd have the Throne Wardens appear first. Would you care to explain what the hell that was?
What?
Majesty, we need help here.
You're still on the ship.
I
She's
know,
down there
I'm
talking to it.
I'm watching it. I can't hear anything, but I'm just watching what's happening, and I'm like, uh-oh.
What do you mean, what?
Slowly, helmet slowly comes back down over the ship.
What do you mean, what?
Explain what?
That magical blast of arcane energy and then Silva wings? Would you like to explain that?
And don't see any silver wings.
Make a deception check.
Is technically, is that a lie though? Did you see the wings?
No.
You just
Well,
got
what wing?
freight trained off the ship.
Yeah, she literally just got blasted off the ship. She didn't.
They were at the edge.
Yeah.
You have advantage.
Core's helping. Technically.
Demok is literally hanging on the ropes.
Question.
This is such a shit show.
24.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. There were wings on that ship.
18 plus 6.
We saw large silver wings on that ship, and now they're gone.
Did you?
Will you step aside, ma'am?
I mean, you're more than welcome to go look.
Kind of pushes you aside and starts climbing up.
You could be a little more polite.
Hey,
Company's coming,
One
everyone.
person on the rope at a time.
Would you please hurry up then and get on deck?
Well, at least you said please.
Hurry up the thing. Rope.
Oriana will telepathically let Valerian know what's going on.
Fantastic. We're about to have company.
Yeah. She's basically gonna let you know that she kind of lied her ass off and said she didn't see anything.
I was gonna let Drolin know that that was our was to say that there were no, or if there were to make up something as to why they would be, why there would be.
So, yeah, Sir Valerian's gonna turn to the king and go, so we know nothing. As far as they're concerned, we know nothing.
Stand down, soldier. Go. Take a few feet back. I've got this. The throne warden gets on deck, kind of looks around. Someone like to explain what just happened?
I'm sure with everything that's blown out, there was definitely something here.
Oh, yeah.
There's just a big clean circle in the middle of the ship.
There are scorch marks where...
Yeah. Oops.
Simon. Simon anywhere?
Mm-mm.
Can't see him.
No, he's not on the ship.
We have our wizard friend that likes to play with magic. Maybe he did something.
Side-eye from the gnome.
Make a deception check.
Uh-oh.
I saw the...
Talia's gonna message
I saw that
directly to
look.
Core. I stand up for your girlfriend and you throw my boyfriend under the bus.
No, that's not what it... Never mind. 16.
I mean, you literally could have blamed the tiefling. There's scorch marks. You could have blamed the tiefling.
You're both misunderstanding what she's trying to say, that it was a magical mishap.
Yeah.
It's not a
Like I said, you're
blame.
Let me play this out. 16.
16.
Yes. That's the best roll I've had all night. Ironically, for a charisma.
And is this wizard on deck?
Honestly, I don't know where he's at. But, you know, magic. Things get messed up.
You watch as Bornell kind of walks up to the throne warden. It's alright, my friend. There was a situation that was starting to get out of control, and he slowly pulls out a dragon shard. I had cast an anti-magic cone to try to ease tensions and not cause trouble here, as we had all agreed. And it's a lot of as you know, it's an airship, a lot of magic, so we kind of create a overload, and things are fine now. Wasn't that right, Dorlin? kind of like shakes his head. Yes. I think that sounds right.
Oh no.
Really? No disrespect, Your Majesty, but I don't think a overload of anti-magic would make us see silver wings and a few people being blown off the ship.
Stare out to Simon and see if he's within 80 feet. Okay.
Vashara's still up there.
Of course, back on deck.
I know, but I'm saying Vashara is still on deck. She has Cindy.
I just don't see how that would cause us to see what we see. You see Jorlin start to smile. Have you ever heard of illusions? Major image, minor illusion. It's kind of what our friend here was trying to say. They were trying to disarm, and the best way to disarm a situation is make a dragon appear. And as you see, there is no dragon, just us. That's better. Okay. And what... The warden's starting to get a little frustrated. And what would cause a situation to get out of control like that would be your go-to thing?
No matters.
Just some people from certain people's past that had a disagreement and a splitting of paths. One said person went this way, they went the other, not seeing eye to eye, you know, the petty arguments, that type of thing. Uh-huh.
Vashara literally rolls her eyes at the petty arguments bit.
Mm-hmm.
I want so bad to say something, but it's not my character.
Nope.
God.
You're not Letty.
No.
Then I'm going...
No, it's not what Jack would say.
Is the situation resolved? Yes, for the most part.
Put in stasis more than resolved.
Temporarily on hiatus.
We understand the rules of Thronehold. We do apologize for creating a image that literally terrified everyone. But
We'll ask him not to practice major image anymore.
You didn't happen to pass a man around in the opposite direction, did you?
We did, but we were more concerned of what was going on over here.
He's the one you should watch out for.
He was the cause of the disagreement.
Keep an eye out for him.
He answers to the name of Hawkad.
Hawkad, good to know.
If you were able to apprehend him, we would greatly appreciate it if you brought him to us.
Preferably in magical restraints.
I mean,
also-
no disrespect, but you're really not in a position giving orders. We will,
Request.
we'll listen to your request, but we do have a few rules here in Thronehold, and you've broken one already. And you see the king step up. It was my fault. I will take full responsibility for this. They do know the rules, I know the rules. I was trying to de-escalate the situation, and in doing so, I created a whole nother bag of problems. I humbly apologize. This is my responsibility. I will take full blame for this. You have that conversation with me. Warren kind of looks around at all of you. Very well, Your Majesty. We will be keeping an eye on all of you now a lot more. Totally understandable. You've been doing a great job keeping the castle and this island in tip-top shape, so we will respect your rules. And thank you for allowing us to host this colloquy. The Warren just kind of looks around. Uh-huh. Hulkhead, you said?
Yes.
We'll be keeping an eye out for him as
If you will allow
well.
me a request.
Depending on the request.
She and I are Kalistar. Hellcat is also a Kalistar. He is responsible for the murder of several other Kalistar. If we could be there for your apprehension of him, we would greatly appreciate it.
I do not understand or know the laws in Sarlona. But with this request, yes, but he is on Thronehold. We have laws here, and you must respect those laws.
I wouldn't dare cross your laws.
That was the king saying that because he was trying to. You all start to notice that this throne warden knows something is up, but can't really find out what. So it's just okay. What he said. Very well. Oriana and Al, you see another throne warden kind of like watching you guys and turns to the west, and you see a ship. Ian, help me out here. Royal ship is called. If it's carrying a king or queen, the ship is.
Flagship.
Thank you. I literally brain fart. The flagship of Ondair, coming from the Ondarian River into Thronehold. And you see the throne warden kind of look up. Captain,
Seems the queen's arrived.
Ondair is here. Captain looks at all of you and turns around. Indeed she is.
Right on time.
Please be respectful and don't cause any more trouble. And he kind of grabs the rope and goes down. Lands next.
Kind of.
Lands next to
She doesn't
you.
even come up.
Yeah, lands next to you, Al and Oriana. Back to the postman. Let's go. And most of the throne wardens begin to leave. Lady Jayla, Cardinal Crozin, and Alistair have now shown up, as well as King Caius of Karnath.
Your Majesties.
High Cardinal Crozin kind of just stops in his tracks.
You've never seen a tiefling before.
I've seen plenty. Lady Jayla, please get behind me. Alistair. Kind of like nods to you.
Roll them up, kids.
Alistair snaps his fingers. You feel like this weird sensation come over you. You watch as the three of them begin to back away. Carry on. Done.
What's the matter matter with little old me?
You watch as High Cardinal, Crozin, and Lady Jayla begin to walk away, and you see Alistair kind of just smile at you. I've killed your kind before. And if you're going to ask what kind, both.
Tieflings and warlocks?
Yes.
Hmm.
Can imagine the fun type of fight we would have. In the end, you'll die, but we're not here for that. We're not here to cause trouble, but
Really?
an honorable request.
Hmm.
Watch your back.
I'll have to let Drinma know you said hello.
You travel with Drinma.
Yeah, I heard you two have quite the past.
Our reports say Drinma is dead.
Those
She
people.
disappeared a month and a half ago. Well, that explains why we haven't been able to find her.
Then how do you explain that?
We've seen her ship flying around. She wasn't at the helm.
Well, she does have a captain, a pilot.
Well. We'll tell my dear lady friend. I said hello.
And tell your dear Cardinal Crozin. I look forward to meeting him.
Kinda like bows to you. My lady.
I heard you fought side by side with Kavir in Flamekeep.
How do you know that?
Doesn't answer, just looks at him and smiles.
You start to see, he's holding, his sword is still sheathed, like he's holding it with his left, but you start to see that his right fingers start to twitch, like he wants to draw.
Oh no.
Would he recognize Al being there?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He's noticed you, but he's more concerned about, I am a champion of the Silver Flame, and there is a fucking warlock in front of me. That's some dark magic shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
He don't give two shits about you right now, Al.
Chaotic evil tiefling warlock.
Mm-hmm.
Pecking order.
Mm-hmm.
The pecking order. She is high in the pecking order right now.
Oh yeah, he used to detect good and evil on me, didn't he?
You don't know what he did.
He made you feel funny.
Mm-hmm.
What does that name mean anything to you? Or how do you know that name?
May have run into him. A
Recently?
couple weeks ago. Didn't seem quite himself, from what I've been told.
Alistair!
What I
Our divine
Yeah,
needs
ready.
protection. Coming, High Cardinal.
Do you always take orders from a priest?
Kind of turns around. Starts to walk away.
Thought Lady Jayla was your... What do you call her? Queen? Blood Regent? What was that phrase? Trying to get right.
Alright, while Alistair is distracted, Al's gonna go for the rope because he has no way of contacting the rest of the group.
He's like, there's some shit happening, there's some shit happening.
I don't want to be a part of this shit she's spewing.
And also kind of wants to let Drimma know, hey, we've got a friend downstairs.
Yeah.
What was Alistair's reaction when she said that?
Any of that.
Give me a second.
Because she basically just called him High Cardinal's bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And told him that 2 people he thought were dead, very dead, are very much not.
Mm-hmm.
Please, why can't we not poke the bear sometimes?
We're so
That's
on that.
not who she is.
Yeah.
How long would
She's
it take for Al?
chaotic.
How long would it take for Al to climb back up onto the ship?
Not long.
Not long. Okay.
30.
So would he already be up on the ship?
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can literally see Oriana just talking to someone.
Like, so Al's gonna once Al gets to the top, he's like, "Hey, Drinma, friend's back.
Friend.
Alistair."
Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
Oriana?
Oriana.
Could I
She pissed him
know
off.
What's going on?
In a few seconds you might. We gotta see what happens.
That is a
Really?
dirty 20.
Mind shielding.
Oh, does the Ring of Mind? No, I don't think the Ring of Mind Shielding does anything for
I'm
that.
asking.
What does the Ring of Mind Shielding say?
Since it's a relatively new toy that we talked about at breakfast.
Yeah, you are immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type. Creatures can telepathically communicate with you only if you allow it.
Okay, no, so that doesn't, yeah.
Okay. So a dirty 20 for my wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Did he react to anything that I said?
You start to feel a crown.
He's using Crown of Madness on me, motherfucker!
Kind of like wrap around your head, but you quickly shake it off and it breaks. Good to know.
Some buttons, did I?
Well, if we're going to play the game, he turns back around. Do you think Navarre is really going to give you your soul back?
Oh, I know she won't. If you were trying to get a rise out of me with that, I've already come to accept that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Where are my manners?
You got some kind of prying something.
Oh no, just information. Slurm was very talkative.
Oh dear.
How's that for a button push, my lady? He turns back
Exactly.
around and walks away.
At least I can show restraint. So you just keep walking.
Oh yeah. You've played the game.
Mm-hmm.
The game doth hath been played.
Oh boy.
I saw that face, Avery.
Yeah. We'll have to talk about that later.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oriana's gonna climb back up.
And when she hits the deck, we see or hear what?
Son of a bitch.
There it is.
Feel right
Did
here.
Drinma react at all when I told her that Alistair was down there?
Aldrin would react. Great. Let's not go near that. Bushfire.
Avoid, 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 avoid.
Yeah. Avoidance.
Yeah.
like that conversation went very well.
Oh, you have no idea.
I mean, I have a little bit of an idea. I
Hmm.
can see your face.
Don't know how, don't know when, but somehow that fucking son of a bitch tracked down Spark.
Alistair.
Or the High Card. Somehow Alistair has the information.
Information.
Navarra.
What about it?
Who she is, probably what she is.
Okay. Not to belittle the rage, because valid. But what does that give them? Why is that bad? Legitimate question.
I don't know. I don't know how it works.
If I know Alistair, if he has information on you, he will use it. If you're not on his side, he will use it against you.
Well, we're on your side. What does that make us to him?
Oh, by the way, he thought you were dead.
He what?
He thought Drinma was dead. Along with pretty much your entire group.
Well, they keep telling me we were in this Thelanis or something, and we were gone for a long time.
Yeah, because according to their reports, you haven't been seen in a month and a half. Therefore, i.e., you are dead.
We must have been gone for a month and a half. All right, excellent. But if I know Alistair, brilliant
And-
soldier and really good with looking with your head.
It was news to him that you were alive.
Well, let's just say the church has a very, very big interest in me and where I go and what I do. Someone on my
Well,
previous crew had been spying on me and sending reports to the councils, so...
Well, his response to that was, well, that must be why we couldn't find her.
Yeah, there you go. So if they couldn't find me, they just think I'm dead. Look at that.
Hmm.
Except now they know that you're not.
Yep. That's just wonderful.
Also, a little bit of a reaction when I mentioned Kavir.
What?
So are you just trying to get us in the biggest amount of trouble?
Oh no, he mentioned that he had killed my kind before, and I asked him tieflings or warlocks, and he said both. And then I said, well, I heard you fought side by side with one in Flamekeep.
That doesn't automatically mean Kavir. You mentioned it by name, didn't you? Because of course you did. Because getting a rise and making... Yeah, okay.
He asked where I had heard that name.
Were there any other
Mentioned-
bombs that you threw at Drinma's ex while you were down there?
I wouldn't call him my ex, darling. That's... Anyway, yeah, please. What other trouble did you get us in because you thought it would be so nice to do for this entire crew?
I mean, I may have called him High Cardinal Crozen's bitch.
Oh, good God.
Only so much room on your back for targets, dear.
He tried to use Crown of Madness on me.
Oh, that would have been wonderful in front of the throne gods.
Great. Okay. And anything else? Would you like to add on to this list of shit you've put us in?
It's literally, what, a 30-second conversation? Shit, woman, that's impressive even for you.
That's what I do.
Clearly.
Ain't no kill like overkill.
I think that was it. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Great. Excellent. You see Damien finally sit up.
You alright over there, Damien?
Hey, Cor. Queen of Under's here. And just lay back down on the deck.
Who's here?
The Queen of Undair.
Oh.
You told him to let you know.
That was beautiful.
Thanks, Damien. I can see that.
Strong luck.
You see the flagship begin to dock and make port. You see a few what look like arcanists, arcane users, so arcanists, I think.
Arcanist.
Yeah, arcanists walk off. Very bright blue robes with a white sash around the shoulders.
Would we recognize those from Fairhaven?
Yeah, because you ran into a few of them, so yes.
Yeah.
And then, let me pull up the picture because I suck at descriptions. Ooh, let's get off that screen. Okay, hey, get off that screen. Thank you. OPS, come on, work with me here.
Come on, man.
Hold on. Where is she? There we go. Okay, or we're just gonna put it on the screen too. it's going to my default screen. I got a new monitor, so everything's fucked. You see a human female, early 30s, in a blue, very, very bright blue dress with, I forget the correct term for the
Collar?
Yeah, collar, but it's like frilled up. Yeah.
An Elizabethan collar?
Hey, fuck me. Here we go. Hold on.
You see this bitch.
I gotta get better descriptions. Here we go. Boop.
You see this bitch.
You see this bitch. There you go. There we go.
Hello there.
Yes.
Elizabethan collar.
Yeah, Elizabethan collar.
Thank you. Okay, so yes, that's what you see.
Gladly. I mean,
I didn't get the message. Oh well.
That is.
Hello?
where are you looking?
Yeah.
It's in the full party chat.
Full party
party
chat and the Discord server.
Yeah.
This
Not
is
the message.
Queen Arala, Earwiring of Ondair. Hello, nurse.
Yep.
Sir. Name one more time, please.
Arala.
Arala, Aurala.
Okay.
Slowly make her way off the ship with two more Arcanists behind her and then escorting her off the dock.
Kind of reminds me of the, like, what is it? The Goblet of Fire, where the
Yeah.
the whatever. Yeah.
That's cool.
Ela?
Where Valerian's mouth is hanging open.
King
What?
Borinel kind of watches this with you. Well, I do believe we are all here. Let's go. If you excuse me, I should go greet the queen. Jorlin.
I kind of walk up next to Valerian and kind of look at him. Close your mouth, you'll catch flies.
King Borinel grabs the rope and descends off the Eternal Dawn.
Is that your phone that keeps
Valerian.
vibrating, Bryant?
No, my phone's on silent.
Okay.
Sir Valerian is gonna just, because now he's like back in guard mode because his king is here.
Mm-hmm.
Just unconsciously is going towards the side of the ship to follow.
Valerian. Where are you going?
God the king.
That's not your job anymore, babe.
Oh. Right. Off we go. Old habits.
So, is everyone all right?
Was that Jorlin or was that Damien?
No, that was Jorlin. You do see Damien, like, sit up. No!
Tried to save your ass, Jordan.
I mean, look what you did to my ship.
Hey, Al. You want to help me with that?
Sure, I gotcha.
To be fair, Damien, it wasn't my fault. I didn't want to.
Damien, we'll fix it. And the artificers are gonna start casting mending on the dragon damage.
Okay.
And does like what? A foot at a time?
Yeah,
So it's a lot of mending.
Yeah.
that's cantrips.
Start casting.
Start casting the mending cantrip. 1 foot at a time. Go for the worst areas first.
Okay. Well, Dreamer kind of looks at all of you. Haven't even gotten to the meeting yet, and we're pissing off people, making the Throne Wardens wary of us. This is a great adventure. I like it. This is
Oh, of course you would.
this is the most fun we've had in a while.
Fun.
Certain point of view.
I mean, to be fair,
We don't find trouble, trouble finds us.
your ex is an asshole.
Not my ex. You can stop calling him that.
He's an asshole.
I won't disagree
What
with
everybody
you
else
there.
calling him?
I won't disagree on the asshole part. That's totally fine. Well, anyway, what are we doing, Jorlin? Jorlin kind of takes his cane and leans on it. I believe we're going to be waiting until everyone's ready.
Great.
Who's everyone and what does ready mean?
King Bornell, Lady Jayla, High Cardinal Crozin, King Caius, and Queen Arala are ready for this meeting. They have to do as you can see, they have to do the pleasantries of, oh, thank you for coming. It's a great deal that you've agreed to this, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ass kissing. Okay. How do we know when
We've
they're ready?
kind of taken some of that time away from that.
Yeah, we have, but oh no, oh well. Great.
I hope you're really good at ass kissing, Jorlin.
When I have to be. But to answer the when they're ready, so they'll let us know, or I'll know.
And this is something that you'll actually tell us.
Yes, that is something I'll actually tell you.
Hurry up and wait.
Yes, I'm going to go, as you said, ass kiss. Since the
You'll probably be doing a lot of it, too.
Kind of grabs his cane and proceeds off the Eternal Dawn. You know, in hindsight, I'm really glad I never did that job for him.
Half did that job for him, you mean?
Half. Thank you for fixing my ship.
Mm-hmm. And I figure I have the ability to. Technically, for most of the next month. Partially responsible for the ship. So.
Yeah, by the way, Damien, there's Oliver and I could probably help, make your ship not be slow and keep up with us if we're going to be traveling together. I'd hate for you to keep us all waiting. I mean, it's just rude to do things like that. Drinma, you. No. I was just an offer, Damien. I was, we did lose you.
Cousin help?
Kind of like takes out his flask. Talia,
Yes, dear.
refill.
Fire or ice, darling?
I don't care.
Brilliant.
Slowly starts to walk towards his chambers.
You don't want your flask back?
Just think
You
about
sure
it.
you don't-
Think about it, Damien. It's.
You sure you don't want your cousin to help?
I guess he didn't want his flask back.
He grabbed it.
No, I grabbed it.
Or he went over and grabbed it from you.
Okay. All I heard was Drinma.
And then proceeded to walk into his quarters and just slam the door.
I got that part.
I was honestly just trying to help. I wasn't trying to push a button, but apparently we're on button pushing today, so.
Didn't see anything wrong with it.
Neither did I, but apparently he did. Oh well. So,
Just step in.
that was an eventful hour or two.
Is it only like 2 o'clock?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long day, 12.
Is it gonna be as long as 19 of Larvion? Because holy motherfucking shit.
It's like 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah.
So, I'm going to go back to my ship and see if it's alright. Since we're now playing the waiting game. Mel. She already started walking. Okay. Bashar, are you hanging with Cora, I assume?
Yep.
Alrighty, well, Mal and I will be on the Phantom, so whenever it's time for this meeting, you know where to find us. She
I can let
disembarks.
you know.
Thank you. She disembarks with Mal.
Does Botsinger have the
Fun.
same range as Mind Link, or is it 120?
It's 120.
Sorry, I still don't have
Does
that.
what have the same range as Mind Link?
Thought Singer is 120, because it's one person or
Straight.
6, because it's basically
Okay.
your walkie-talkie.
Okay.
So straight 120, that one doesn't scale with your level?
No, it's a feat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, D&D Beyond is having issues as I'm trying to update that feat and it keeps screwing up. So once it's done, you'll have it. It's just there's a specific thing that needs to happen, and every time I do it, it's like doesn't work. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Yeah.
Yay.
So
technology.
is Drimma's ship within 120 feet?
Yes.
Okay, so Bashar could use Thoughtslinger.
Yes. To alert them.
She wouldn't
Or-
have to burn a 3rd level.
No.
for
Thought
sending
singer or message. There, yeah, we have multiple 120 foot communication.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, because otherwise she would have had to burn a 3rd level. for
No,
sending.
no. Thought Singer is 120.
Okay, cool. Nice. Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Then seriously, where the fuck is Simon? He wasn't
How long
on
did it
I guess
take
if
for
I
her-
said 80, but
Are you wondering that out loud or as a player?
as a
Oh.
player, I guess. But I mean, yeah, like we're
Not on the ship.
I forgot I was on. Real quick, how long would it take to prepare new spells? Since we've kind of just.
It's every morning.
It's every morning.
Every
After
morning?
a long rest, yeah.
Unless you have some sort of feature that lets you do something else.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's after a long rest. Like that's why I usually say, hey, okay, long rest is given. Spellcasters, prepare your spells. Teachers, grab your spell books. Teachers, grab your spell books. Let's find this fucking troll and kill its fucking ass.
So, since it's been 2 hours, would that conversation with Alistair have counted as a short rest for Oriana to get her spells back? Because she wasn't doing anything. She didn't cast any other spells.
But spells were being cast on you,
Okay.
so no.
So it would not have counted. Okay.
Would not have
Got it.
counted.
Got it. That's why I asked.
I appreciate it. The downside of a warlock: 2 spell slots, and you burn both of them.
Yep.
But again, short rest.
Yep.
Unless you guys want to do anything, I would allow a short rest right now, since proverbial shit happened.
Yeah. So. Yeah. We'll do a short rest.
Alrighty.
Wait, when was our last? I had a spell that was prepared just for the last big battle that we took, and Al would have switched it out.
Yeah, because there was a few long rests on the sessions you weren't
There's
there.
at least one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he, I mean, I already said that I had Featherfall prepared, but if he had the Featherfall token, he probably wouldn't have had it prepared.
Well, the Featherfall token is now extinguished.
Yeah, you have to take that out of your inventory.
No,
It's
the Featherfall
gone.
token is gone. It's a
Yeah.
one-time use.
Right, but I'm saying before that today, since I wasn't involved in the other ones,
Okay.
he would have unprepared Featherfall and Catapult since
That's
he
a
didn't
question.
do them anymore.
Okay.
Is
I
there?
just-
Oh, go ahead, Annie. I'm sorry.
sorry, I was just gonna say I used 2 hit dice to heal.
Okay.
I only have 1 left.
Okay.
Hold on.
I did not
Do it yet.
roll my 1d6 on our last long rest for the Wand of Magic Missiles.
Okay,
So,
so
can
yes, you
do
can
that?
roll that right now.
Okay. It gets it back to full charge because I still had 1 charge expended.
Okay.
So
Alrighty.
I rolled a 5.
So I healed 12.
Wand of Magic Missiles is now fully
12?
charged again.
60.
Alright, very nice, very nice.
Much more better.
I feel much better.
better.
It's it.
Much better.
Oh my fucking god. Alright.
Oh, that is just brilliant. Okay, cool.
Did you use a hit dice?
Sure did. Roll an 8 on an 8.
Nice.
Anyway, what I was going to say, but was completely not my character's alignment, if I was chaotic neutral or chaotic good, I could have said it, was blaming the gunshot on Hulkhead.
Ah.
Making it seem like he had started it.
Yeah, that ain't you. That's not Sir Valerian.
Nope, it's not, but that would have given us a leg up with the guards trying to find him
Yeah.
if he started it. Because there was a big ass gunshot, so. Right before all hell broke loose.
Right.
Alright.
So would a short rest give any healing to those of us who took force damage?
If you use your hit dice.
If you expend some hit dice for a short rest, yes.
You would only have to really expend 1 because you only took 8 points of damage. Well, if you roll full.
Yeah.
Huh.
What?
Those are the 2 hit dice I rolled.
She rolled an 8 and a 6 on her hit dice.
Nice.
I used my wizard hit die and one of my artificer hit die, so a 6
And rolled
an 8,
max on both.
Alright. Alright.
which puts me exactly back to full health.
I rolled a 8 on one of mine and a 6 on the other, so gets both of mine back to full.
And out. Okay.
So, while all that's going on, like while we're taking our short rest, Oriana's just gonna be kind of like, she's gonna move to the other side of the ship,
Okay.
just to kind of get away from all the talking and everything, just so she can think for a minute.
Okay.
Distance herself.
Too much noise. Needs a little quiet. Especially while her brain is going a mile a minute.
Mhm.
Like, how can I kill that motherfucker? That kind of thing. Where is Slurm? How did they get to him? How did they
Right.
find him? That kind of
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know too.
I bet.
Said Avery, not Al.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did they even know to look for him? Like, that kind of...
Mhm.
Those kind of questions is what's going on in her brain right now.
Very familiar with that kind of rushing brain. Man down there. And over the course of, because short rests are what, an hour?
An hour.
I mean, Talia would have started to actually wonder in game where Simon was, because again, shit went down and she doesn't know where he is.
Yep.
So would have attempted message sitting on the deck of the ship and probably wouldn't have connected based on the things that player has heard in game.
Ah,
There you go, Avery.
He was too busy fucking with Avery.
So you no idea where Simon is.
Okay. Cool. So.
Because after he cast fly,
he came back.
he came back and you guys docked, and then you were talking, and he kind of went away.
Fucked off.
Okay. We went down for lunch, and he probably somewhere during that point.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Yes.
oh, that's fun. That's fun.
You know you're not on mute, right?
No.
I know.
Okay.
They know. They
More
know.
than that.
Just checking.
Okay. All right. So half an hour of your guys' short rest. Jorlin. About half an hour later, Jorlin comes back on deck of the Eternal Dawn. Well, the good news is this meeting got pushed up to today and in the next few hours.
The bad news?
Bad news? Let's see, where to begin? It would appear that, Starin has made another appearance. From, the King's reports, that's one. Two, another report would be that the Golden Order is mobilizing. Apparently, whatever they were trying to do didn't work, so they're pissed.
Imagine that.
Imagine that. I wonder why. So,
So that was a half hour into our long rest? Or short rest?
yeah, after your short rest.
This was after.
After the
Okay,
short
I
rest.
was trying, because he said a half hour, I was like, thought short rest for an hour. And
Half hour to an hour. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I see Oriana still?
Yeah.
She hasn't gone off the deck. She's just on the other side.
Yeah, you can see her.
Mind like, should we do this now or later?
We'll do it later.
Before the meeting.
Jorlin, what time's the meeting?
6 o'clock tonight.
So So we have about 4 hours.
3.5.
3.
3.5 to 3, yeah.
I mean, it's your time. Let me know. I'm available.
I don't know how long this meeting's gonna be, so we may as well ask now.
Yeah. Just in case it also offers us any information for the meeting. I'm not mad at you, by the way.
I was just trying to keep you from
You know,
being an idiot, no offense.
just got a glimpse of the inability to control my anger.
Hence why I didn't let go.
Thank you for not letting go. Ready whenever you are. Start walking to it.
Okay.
By the way, there was a whispered mind link.
Mm-hmm.
That's why no one knows what's going on.
I assumed it was something of that nature.
Whispers.
Uh-huh.
It was a mind link, not a thought singer.
Walking over and sitting down.
So we're gonna sit down, hold hands, try to talk to Nora.
Okay.
Well, all right.
That was almost like the first time.
We almost
I
threw
guess
him.
this is what we're doing.
Okay. What are you
You almost threw him there for a second.
What are you trying to say to her?
If
Cora would
she's
like
got.
to-
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna
Go
say, Cora wants to ask her own specific too.
Okay.
Go
So-
ahead.
Oriana wants to know if she can tell me where they found Slurm, where Slurm is now. If she has that information.
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion? $25.
Okay. Fucking work.
+7.
Yeah. Your persuasion's a +6.
Oh, sorry, then 24.
Okay. I was supposed to say your perception's a +7.
Yeah, sorry, I misread that. Sorry. It's still a 24.
You want me to ask a question before you respond for her, or
Yes, please. What's your question?
my question is, if what Slurn was able, or whatever he shared with them, whatever they got out of him, if it put her in danger, how can Tor help her? Specifically.
Okay. 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 Oriana, the only answer you get is you hear Navara. Dreadhold.
In terms of where they found him or in terms of where he is?
Dreadhold. Core? That one's a hard one.
I'm not trying to take a level in Warlock, I promise.
Okay.
Feels like in a little.
I
gonna say you're bordering on it.
I know I am.
Do it. Is
Dipping my toe.
Yeah, tipping the toe. She really doesn't have an answer for you. Except
Core's almost kind of doing like the thing that Keyleth does with the sun tree. Hey boo.
Hey Sun Tree. Hey Sun Bro.
Hey,
Yes.
boobs.
Like, just want you to know that you protect my girlfriend, that I protect you.
I'll help. Yeah, and that's kind of the answer you get. It's keep helping her.
Okay.
This is her interest in you is continuing to grow, but it's also very confusing. Of I have her soul. This is weird. Yeah, just keep helping her.
Yeah.
that means, right?
Core's convinced that there is no other way out of this, or out of the situation. So
Okay.
befriend the Leviathan.
Befriend the Dread Leviathan.
At least she's not trying to seduce it.
Yeah.
Thank God she didn't go bard. For her. Yeah, no.
Is that all you have for Navarra?
Any information that would help us in this meeting? She's got it.
I'll ask if she can give me any information on the Golden Order of Midsommar.
She can't help you.
Meaning she's got to know it.
She's not on the material plane.
Is Slurm still in Dreadhold?
Yes.
Fantastic.
But
Yeah.
Can you ask why?
I hear a pigeon.
No idea.
She doesn't know why.
Does not know why.
She just knows he is there.
Yes.
Is there a safe way to get in there?
No.
Bribery. Okay. You woke up the dog.
Hey Anna, your camera frozen and your audio keeps cutting out.
Is it just on Avery's end then?
Yeah, it's fine on mine. So,
It's probably a connection thing.
yeah.
It's probably your end then, Avery.
Alright.
Yay.
Well, I'm seeing everybody else just fine. It's just yours that froze up.
Alright. You get one more question to Navarra.
Okay. One more question.
And try refreshing.
Okay. Let me think.
I got you.
One more question.
Better.
Can you?
She's still loading.
I'm still loading. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the was it Ice? No, the island that she needed me to go to. My brain blanked. Trying to like scroll through the map.
Um,
So is this like all happening in your head, or?
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of the island that she needs me to go to.
Firewatch Islands.
Firewatch. That's right. I keep wanting to call it like Ice White or Ice Sheer
No,
or
it's
whatever.
it's
Ice White's a different thing, but yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Ice White
Yeah.
is where Starren is.
Yeah. The Farwatch Island, which is west of Dreadhold.
Right. And she said there was a temple to Navarra on the northwest side, right?
Yes. Temple.
A temple.
Yes.
So I will ask. Can you tell me where on the northwest side of the Farwatch Island is your shrine?
You feel your connection get cut off before you get an answer.
Going through a tunnel.
Like it feels like a magical severance, or she cut it out?
Just something happened. Oh, hi, Sammy. Okay, bye, Sammy.
Can I try to reach out again real quick?
Make sure I didn't leave for another 4 days.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to reach out again real quick.
Okay.
See if I can get that connection back.
You do not.
Well, that was weird.
Just a logistics question.
Mm-hmm.
When we are in together, can we hear each other's like answer and responses, or are we?
I would say
separate?
yes. I would say yes.
Okay.
She's intrigued and interested in you enough that you both get.
She's letting the tandem questions happen.
Yes.
Like I took a feat in Warlock then,
Yeah.
basically.
A feat. Yeah. Okay.
Feat.
A feat.
That was strange. It's never happened before.
No. That's not good though. I was referring to both the severance and the fact that Slurm is in Dreadhold.
Right. Has she said that out loud now?
Not yet.
Do I know what Dreadhold is?
You know is an island prison.
Because that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, you would know that as the Dreadhold is an island prison.
It has been mentioned casually in party conversation, I think.
Yes,
Or
it has
else.
been mentioned before. Through Oriana's.
She's basically mentioned that it is a prison run by pirates, and it's where
Oh,
the
that's
worst
right. Yeah,
criminals go. And if the kings want to keep somebody there, they have to pay to keep them there.
Yes.
Finally ringing the bells there. Got it.
Yep. That is Dreadhold.
Everything that I was reading was saying it's for criminals who are too dangerous to be left
in normal prisons.
In normal, valuable to just straight up
Criminals
execute.
guard criminals.
Right.
In other words,
basically, they're keeping Slurm there because he is valuable.
Valuable slash dangerous.
so now you just gotta find what it is that he has that's valuable.
Information.
So, what is your allegiance? Something that we're gonna need to consider saving him, or
I am not letting him rot.
'cause I know that he didn't treat you well, but he also raised you.
I am not letting him rot in that prison. He may have been a bastard.
I hear you. We'll figure it out.
I'm gonna need to come up with a lot of coin.
Pretty good at killing monsters. Spend a
This
whole
is
week
going to
doing
be a lot of coin.
maybe some persuasion, which I am not good at, but finding some
Because it's going to have to at least match or slightly exceed what the Cardinals are paying to keep him there.
Okay.
So, yeah. We also have our goblin child who's good at stealing money. That's a whole nother conversation. Am I
This
right?
is gonna suck no matter what.
Yeah. Am I right to try to be on her good side?
Yes.
I know, I'm trying to, I love you and I don't want anything to happen to you, so trying to connect with her. I know she has your soul, and
That was actually something Alistair said to me.
friends with the demons situation. What do you mean what Alistair said to you?
When we were having that conversation down there, I think he was trying to get a rise out of me, just as I was trying to get a rise out of him. He said, "You realize Navarra will never give you your soul back."
You kind of already know that, right?
And that's what I told him. I've realized it, and I've accepted it.
I have a random thought. Do you take anything from the king or the throne warden that came on board? We weren't watching, and they were not.
No.
Just
We
saying.
did not tell him.
Yeah,
not
they were
Brett.
not. They were not
Yep.
told.
He was not told.
He did not.
Okay. Just all of a sudden when you
It's like,
oh shit.
Uncle Barry, come in with the. Oh no.
Oh no.
No, they weren't friends.
well, she made the remark about him being good at stealing money, and I went, "Oh no!" And it's like, "Oh God, what if he stole from the king?"
Did he steal anything from Hellcat?
Nope. Not that you
Inside
saw.
DM.
It's true.
Yeah, right.
Not that you saw, because he never left your guys' side.
That we saw.
Yeah, that you saw.
We can try to have a conversation later. Oh boy.
So, Oriana's gonna kind of go out of the mind link. Okay, well, I know where Slurm is. And she's saying that to everybody.
Okay. Where is he?
Dreadhold.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much. I know I don't like.
Alright. How much would Al know about Dreadhold after having spent a long time in the roar holds with all the dwarves?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. The most you would know is it is a prison out to the east in the Eel Bay and by Cape Far, but
Didn't know much about it.
the dwarves didn't know much about it because they were in the mountains of the Mirror Holds of the Iron Root Mountain, and in that they didn't have much care for what was east, north.
Yeah, so you wouldn't quite know the political...
Implications?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I would.
yeah, right. Well, we all would. But Cora was trying to get Talia's attention.
Oh, I was just gonna tell her to add that to our ever-growing list of prioritization.
One more pot on the back.
See here.
I guess what would that go under? What did we decide the tier
Hold on.
were?
Hold on. Too many tabs. Now I sound like Bryant.
All yours is paper and you're on the computer.
Yup. In-game to-do list. So priority definitions, we have low, mid-tier, high priority, immediate, and inquiry only. And bears we don't want to fuck with.
Yeah.
So
I would say get Slurm out of Dreadhold would be on the...
mid-tier is important but not urgent, no time limit. High priority is important, urgent, but no time limit. Immediate is important, urgent, or emergent danger.
Put him on high priority.
There's nothing currently in the high priority columns.
Yeah, so...
So you actively see the gnome open the notebook and flip to the to-do list that actually exists in-game, because we did this during roleplay.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so... Oriana would literally tell you put him in the high priority list.
Got it.
And I will tell you all what I told Core. There is no safe way to get in.
Okay. I'm going to apologize real quick. You're about to hear a lot of dice hit the screen.
Oh.
I don't like it.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything. I don't know what's worse.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Um,
Well, I think it's because he had headphones in.
Oh, yeah.
Intelligence went to his headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's... There's no safe way in.
great.
The general way in is being run by pirates and all.
Coin toss.
And
If it's not the pirates, it's also people that belong to the House of Warding, the Dragonmark House, and a certain house of dwarves that would look at it as exile. That is where they are exiled to.
I would know nothing. I'm gonna ask.
certain house of dwarves.
Yes.
Is it a... It's not a dragon marked house, right?
No. The Dragon-marked House of Warding is the ones that are literally what makes the prison inescapable.
They're creating the wards to keep people in and out.
The unbreakable
Yes.
words, etc.
Yeah.
Cool. Fun.
And then there's an exiled house of dwarves.
It's not. It's it's a certain house of dwarves that it's dwarves that belong to a house that are exiled out of the house, and they get exiled to help the Dragonmark house. They're the security.
So they're essentially prison guards.
Yes.
But they're forced to do it.
In a way, yes.
They're basically like, hey, you help at Dreadhold, you can maybe get back in.
Yeah, that's about the history you would know about it. With
So
with Fajara, your scholar background, Cora with your hermit background, you'd know the basics of it.
And is the dwarf house like a capital H house that has to do with
Capital
dwarves, that has to
H.
do with dragons?
Capital H.
It has to do with dwarves. It's not a Dragonmarked house.
No, it's not a Dragonmark house.
So Oriana would know that as well, right? Being from Regalport.
Yes, being from Regalport or in the Lazar Principalities, yes, you would know that.
So she would share all that information.
Yeah.
With them. But she would say probably the easiest way to get in would be to potentially match or exceed.
Okay. Sorry, I fucked it. Yeah, it is an actual Dragonmarked house.
Of dwarves.
Of dwarves. It is House Kundarak, and they have the Mark of Warding.
Okay. Okay.
So the warding house and the dwarven house are
Is
one
the-
and the
is
same.
It's one and the same. Yeah, sorry,
Okay.
that was my bad. I
Good.
looked at the wrong part of the notes. Yes.
Okay.
It is the
All good.
Dragon Marked House of Kasha Dark. Jesus, that Keith, why do you have to make the name so hard to pronounce sometimes, man?
Lot.
So yeah, she would share all that information and basically just say the easiest way to get in would probably be to match or more than likely exceed
Bless you. Yeah.
By a
Kundarak.
fair amount
Yeah.
whoever is
Kundarak is the
paying
house.
to keep him there.
And who's trying to keep him there?
Probably the Council of Cardinals.
Oh, stellar. So people who are running a fucking country.
Yeah.
That's a really big coin purse.
Yep. And considering there's inescapable wards up, keeping people in and keeping people out, that's probably the easiest way.
That's a lot of coin.
Mm-hmm. And my connection got severed. Which was weird.
What do you mean?
To Navarra.
Like, severed, gone, can't talk to her anymore?
I asked her if she could tell me where on the Farwatch Island, on the northwest side of the Farwatch Island, her shrine was.
Right.
And then the connection got severed.
So, like, she hung up on you.
I don't know.
That was the
It's never
weird
happened
thing.
before.
It wasn't like she ended it. It wasn't, or even if, if she did, then she did it in a different way than she done.
Yeah, normally she just kicks us out. This was just full-on severance. And
Was
when I
she-
tried to reach back out, nothing.
She's
Was
on a
she-
different plane.
Yeah.
I mean, you noticed stuff about planes. I don't know
Yeah.
if that
So,
I don't know which plane.
means anything to you.
knowing that, and you saying that it's not normal. Math meme. Was she acting any different than normal?
No.
Responding the same way?
Hmm.
Didn't seem squeamish or skirting around anything or anything like
I
that?
mean, she's normally evasive, but
No more than normal.
no more than normal.
More
I asked
interested in
her
me,
if
but-
she knew where
yeah.
they found Slurm or how, like, how they found Slurm, and she just responded with Dreadhold, which is fantastic. And then I asked if he's still there. She said yes. And I asked if she knew anything about the Golden Order or Midsommar. She couldn't answer that because she's not on this plane.
That's fair.
And
Knowledge
does
does not
got after in terms of the meeting either.
Also makes sense.
Yeah.
Annoying, but makes sense.
Yeah.
Interplanar conversation and information, all of that shit.
And then I asked about the shrine, and then it went.
So, I mean, God question.
Yes.
With my knowledge of how communication between planes can work,
Mm-hmm.
would I know of anything, or if it was possible for an outside force to sever a connection like that?
Roll an Arcana check.
Okie dokie. That's not great.
Let's see.
It was a 9, actually.
Oh.
Plus 6. So it's not awful. 15?
Nothing comes to mind.
Okay. I didn't want to stretch my theories further than she would know.
Yeah, nothing comes to mind.
So, what feels most likely, like when we were talking about when you, meaning Core, couldn't get a hold of Shara with Sending Stone, is that she just decided to end your communication. Because I can't think of anything that would outside-wise sever that.
It's just odd because normally she just kicks us out.
Sure, but you were asking about something that you don't normally ask about, so maybe she just said, nah, nope. Slamming the door in your face instead of
the
running
shrine
your
was
ass.
literally what she was telling me to go to, so...
Oh, man. I'm not saying it's not weird. I'm just saying, based on what I know of interplanar communication, it's more than likely that she severed it on her end. Or somebody who is on her end did something to sever it.
Which... That's never a good thing if they're powerful enough to sever the connection of a dread Leviathan.
I don't like it either. I don't like that there are beings that powerful. That's a whole different ball of wax.
Did she answer the direct question of in danger? Whether she was in danger?
No.
She just said,
She just said, keep helping her.
Yeah.
okay. I'm obviously not going to be able to insight check the damn Dread Leviathan, so.
Yeah.
Can you roll high enough to insight check the Dread Leviathan
Yeah.
short of a natural 20?
Natural 20.
Oh, we're not playing. No, we're not playing.
Okay, then.
We'll wait.
Well, that's not great. Don't like that.
Well, we can always try again later.
Magic 8 Ball, try again later.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we had some time to kill before meeting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, how long did their whole conversation with Navarra take?
About 20 minutes.
So we still have about 2 hours.
Yep.
2.5.
2.5 to 3 hours, depending on... Okay. So,
Probably save at least 20 of that for dinner. Yeah. We eat before.
don't want to hang hangry Kalistar going into a meeting like that.
Too hangry, Kalistar.
So, having had that conversation and everything that had happened previous to that, and being the nervous gnome that she is, she's gonna get out her sending stone to Simon and send him a message. Because message did not connect. Some shit has gone down, and now we are involving weird shit happening with really powerful people, and it's hitting great.
Okay.
So, where'd you get off to? Some shit hit the fan, and I got worried when message didn't connect. The colloquy's been moved up to 6 tonight.
The message is received. There's no reply.
Hey,
He's ignoring
I have a
you.
bad feeling about this.
out loud, we about to have our first fight. Okay, cool.
Boyfriend not
Damien.
responding.
I don't like it, I don't like it, I don't like it.
I'm waiting for a different voice to respond.
Shut up, Ian. Oh, I really don't like that.
Yeah.
That's just me laughing.
Am I on to him? Am
Nothing is ever you just
I on to
anything.
the DM?
Damien.
Was that Oriana?
Yeah. Oriana just literally looked at you and said, boyfriend not responding.
No.
Not good.
He's not within range of message.
Slowly opens it. Yeah.
Where's your wizard?
Just gonna say, he'd be the one to know.
He said he had some business in the city.
Anything particular?
Seeing an old friend.
Oh, I really don't like that.
Okay.
I'm not close enough to hear any of that, am I?
Unless you followed Cora
I
over to the
didn't.
captain's quarters.
The tavern, I think.
What was it?
The tavern, the I think it was called the One Throne Tavern. Again, we're in Throne Hold. Idiots. The One Throne Tavern. You know, this is where the one king resided. Yeah.
Fist bump. Goes to talk to Talia.
Kind of fist punch you back.
Talia, we have a tavern to see. That is where your wizard is. Trust it.
Tavern?
One Throne Tavern.
Why the hell would he go to a tavern? We have alcohol here, and he's not really a huge drinker, and at this point, there's just everything she can think of is just kind of rushing out of her mouth.
Vomit.
Pretty much.
Word vomit.
And
More information.
sorry.
Understand the overwhelm. Apparently meeting with an old friend. By your face, I don't think that that's a good thing.
I don't know if it's a good thing, but it's... We'll put it this way, dear. So I was telling Bashara this morning, the amount of people that I have met in the last really long month, nothing in our lives is as simple as an old friend. And from our conversations that he and I have had, guarantee you that his past is much the same. And they're just, yeah, that's, I don't like it.
Well, we could put it to a vote to see if we can head there.
Where's the tavern? Where is it?
I mean, is Stonehold a really big city?
Yes.
Okay.
But since
you
the
asking
castle,
us?
yes, it is a big city. But since the castle resides not in the center of this city, but it is the central hub, and the castle itself is blocked off. No one's allowed in or out of it. The city is about the size of Marketplace.
Okay. So not fuck off huge. But
Not fuck off huge, but you could get lost if you don't know where you're going.
I don't know how far away the coffin is, but we could go ask one of the guards.
I don't know that would go over really well considering what just happened, but we can try.
I mean,
Is
we
anybody
have-
else on the ship? Go ahead.
I was gonna say we have entry into the city, so it's not like they can't. They can't deny us entry.
It's true. I feel like they'll be
Okay.
less than willing.
Might just have watching eyes.
You could ask one of them to escort us. That might make them feel better. Does anybody on the ship know Thronehold at all? That would be willing to go with us?
Nope.
Not even Damien.
Well, I know. Well, that was why I threw the last part on there, because you know. Cool. Well,
Party thing. Should we go try to find the wizard before the meeting?
We're off to see the wizard.
I mean,
Sure,
I hadn't left where we were all standing, like short rest, everything. I was just still on the deck of the ship. I didn't go anywhere. Yeah, so.
That's where Oriana was. I don't know where Vishara went or Al.
Vishara's still on the deck.
Valerian.
Deck.
I'll still be on the deck.
So nobody really went anywhere.
Nope.
That track. Cool.
Vishara's mainly watching off the deck just to make sure, like, Hulkhead doesn't show back up.
He doesn't. Just to make sure he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just she asks that and just she doesn't want to force everybody, but just the biggest puppy dog eyes that a tiny gnome can make.
I can go.
Well, if he didn't say anything about it, then he doesn't want anybody meddling in his affairs.
You know me, right?
Yes. I'll
Would
go
I
with
say
you
anything?
two.
Valerian, he could be in danger.
I can't let you go alone.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Take this.
Take me.
So
Oriana, are you willing to come?
Mariana, you
There's
coming?
nothing else better to do.
Might help me get my thoughts in order. Walk off this ship. Getting a little
Let's keep
stir
our
crazy
eyes
anyway.
peeled for our friend.
which one? We have so many.
Their friend.
I think we could also, honestly, OU could help protect us as well. In a way.
Go on.
He's able to stealthily investigate the area surrounding us to make sure we don't get things stolen. I would know. I know that Thronehold can. Well, you told us there were shady people.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like landing in Cairo.
Yeah. So. OU
Put
can
your
be
wallet
that,
in your
like, little
sock.
spy eyes while he stealthily walks along.
Okay. So who's all going?
Hashara, Oriana,
Sir Valerian, Core.
or Al.
Okay.
Don't leave the meat shield behind. You never know.
So everyone but Mal and Drinma.
Yep.
Okay. As you disembark from the Eternal Dawn, make your way into the entrance of Thronehold, you do see two throne wardens.
Valerian. Can
I've got this.
No, thank you.
That's
Pardon me, gentlemen.
Do the soldier thing.
Vashara just kind of looks at him and goes, "Hi."
Would you
Yes.
just let be able to point us in the direction of the One Throne Tavern, please?
Of course, it's up the straight up ahead, and when you get to the intersection, take a right. And it'll be on your left.
Is it pretty obvious?
Obvious enough. There's a big billboard that says the One Throne Tavern and a throne on the roof. So look for the throne, and that'll be the Throne Tavern.
Fair enough.
Sounds like
Thank you. Have a good day. Starts walking through. They're not going to do anything.
I,
They'll
just
probably
standing-
follow us.
They're just standing guard. Who cares?
I
Yeah,
explained
but
to
see
Owen
it.
before that that's what we wanted him to do.
as you were disembarking, explaining
Yeah,
that you want
just-
him to be essentially faxing ahead.
Yeah.
Just plow forwards. Yep.
Thanks,
Thanks, bye.
Can Oriana make a perception check just to see, like, when we walk past, if they turn around to, like, follow us, just to make sure we're going where we say we're going?
Sure.
And as Talia
Probably
walks
would
by
be
while you're
good.
rolling that, you didn't happen to see a human male, blonde hair, ponytail, about, I can't get my arm up high enough to be how tall. This is about where his elbow is.
Someone
Walk that way.
someone matching that description a little while back. Yeah.
Okay, and that's the direction that he went.
Yes.
That was 26.
26. They are not following you. They're standing guard. They are. One of them is like kind of watching you guys, but sees you're going in that direction. Is like, okay.
Just make sure we were going where we were saying we were going.
We're asking where to go. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, and continues walking.
Okay.
And one hand's on the dagger, one hand's on the top of the bag holding, and just as fast as little tiny legs can go. She's still probably 20 feet behind Valerian, but it's fine.
As you get to that intersection and you turn a right, you do hear what sounds like a large explosion, and people are starting to run out of the tavern.
Oh dear.
Dashing.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Yep.
dash.
Yeah, dashing. Everybody dash.
Okay.
Well,
We're all heading toward the tavern.
Okay. Looking at the city layout. Two throne wardens about 50 feet back heard the explosion and are also far enough behind you, but they are going the same direction because large fuck off explosion just happened.
Yeah.
Sure.
great.
And as we get closer, who gets there first? What do we see?
I'd probably
Are you going into the tavern?
Where it came from, right?
Yeah.
We should. I think we should do an investigation first to see, like, is the place on fire?
I mean, I feel like that would
Going
be
in.
relatively.
Yeah, with an investigation check. Or
Is-
with an explosion.
Yeah.
Is there fire coming out of the
There's
building?
not fire coming out of the building, but people
Does
are
it
running out of it.
Does it look like it was maybe a magical spell?
Can I try to grab one of the patrons that's running by
Sure.
and stop them? What happened? There was an explosion. What happened?
A fight broke out, and one of them cast something.
Wonderful. Go get help.
The gnome hasn't stopped running.
Okay. Core would be the fastest.
Yeah, so Core sees the building on fire, and I know my elemental discipline doesn't give me a lot, but if I were to use water whip to try, like, that's obviously a lot more. I know I'm
No,
not
there's-
gonna hit anybody.
There wasn't any fire.
It's not on fire. It was a magical explosion. It did. Yeah.
Okay, good.
That's why she was crying.
Um.
Oh, it was under the couch.
So, Core.
Okay, then I would like to go into the tavern.
Okay.
Orion and Vashar are following you in.
Would you have picked up the gnome as you ran by, or just kept running?
You know what? Yeah, I would have picked
It's
you
not
up.
the first time we would have done a.
Yeah.
Here's my hand. Swing me around.
Whoa.
That.
Yeah, Yeah.
It's like the little hobbit. Flip him on your back.
Would that decrease her speed though?
I weigh 30 pounds.
No, she's fine.
It would not decrease her speed?
No,
It hasn't before.
no, it hasn't before.
Off
So
of Valerian, yeah.
No, I did it on core too.
no, she's not on core.
Underneath.
Yeah,
underneath
none
the-
of you have negative strength modifiers, so it
Okay,
wouldn't.
I do.
You
The
wouldn't be-
people carrying you, 30 pounds. It's like if you had a negative strength modifier, then yes, that would hinder you. But even if you have a +0 modifier, that 30 pounds running with 30 pounds is not hard.
No.
Unless you're doing it for like 2 or 3 miles, then that becomes. But if you're doing a quick sprint with 30 pounds, that's like
Oh, I'm sorry.
shit.
44 pounds. Sorry. Still.
Still there.
Less than 50.
No, that's the same as a backpack.
Yeah, it's a backpack.
Football style.
Literally.
Literally, backpack.
Are you Heisman carrying me or am I on your back?
No, I am straight up football carrying you right now.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yay! Heisman carry.
Okay. That's fine. Everything's fine.
So as you run into the tavern, making your way through the patrons trying to run out, you see, with his back turned, you Simon, as a green ray has shot out from his hand, and the person he hit is starting to turn to ash
Uh-oh.
and disintegrates.
Orion, oh, he full on disintegrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simon disintegrated the person. Simon's not disintegrating.
Oh.
And kind of, and you also notice 2 bodies covered in blood on the ground. Simon kind of cracks his neck. That was relieving. He kind of turns around.
Or put me down, put me down, put me down.
Why are you here?
Because you didn't respond.
You shouldn't be here.
Why are you killing people?
Too bad. I'm here. And they wouldn't let me leave alone.
You shouldn't be here.
Too late now? Why
By
are
the
you
looks
killing
of things,
people?
neither should you.
Char.
300 feet down. He casts Dimension Door.
Counterspell.
What level?
How far away is he from me?
4th.
Like, how far inside the door was he?
30 feet.
I mean,
So,
she's 45 feet, so we're as close as you wanted to be.
well, no. I don't mean dashing in an action the same time it takes to cast that. She would have sprinted at him.
Yeah.
And like,
Is a 4th level counterspell effective? Or do I need to roll?
he's calculating. Hmm?
Actually, that is maybe not a good idea.
I'm rules learning myself here. I gotta make sure that he can do this.
So you're gonna counterspell my counterspell.
Yeah, 'cause
even
they're-
though he's in the process of casting another spell.
They're both instantaneous, so that's the problem. Because it's a reaction, instantaneous reaction, so he could counterspell your counterspell and then do Dimension Door. But how I said...
Well, she would be casting counterspell as he's doing Dimension Door, and if he's in the process of already casting a spell, he can't immediately cast another spell.
Yeah.
So it either stops or
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, that works then.
So instead of blinking out, he has a gnome run into his knees.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying anything about what you were doing. I was worried.
I'm
Now
definitely wounded.
I don't know that there are any wounded Valerian.
2 that were
Oh,
bloody.
yeah. Can Core do a medicine check on one of the people that were bloodied
Yeah, if they're even alive. I'm just checking to make sure to see.
Yeah.
They are.
No, make a medicine check.
Wow. I love how I rolled I rolled great on things that don't come. 22.
Oh! Balls.
They're dead. Their throats have been slit.
Okay. Med check if they have on the one that I
You see him take out a cocoon from his bag.
Simon.
Sorry. You shouldn't be here. And let me see, because it does got that. He's gonna polymorph.
Into.
Let's burn that spell. Let me. 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta get the stats up because it's a polymorph.
Mm-hmm.
probably is not me.
Mm-mm.
Do. He is going to polymorph into a bat.
When you polymorph, do you just like pop, like where does the animal appear in reference to their height?
Since it's a flying creature, it'd be you feel his legs kind of like shrink and.
Would
Well, no. I'm asking this question for a reason.
I was gonna say, would Oriana be able to get whole person off before he polymorphs?
Get a dagger thrown.
So meaning.
You're not grappling him.
No, that's not what I'm asking. Okay, you know what? It doesn't fucking matter. She's gonna throw the crystal dagger at him and try and pop him out of it.
Okay.
Attack roll.
I was not getting away from this. I rolled a 14 investigation for the person that I was examining.
What did he polymorph in?
A bat.
A bat.
They're wearing the clothes of the Arcanists. This is one of the Arcanists that was escorting
The queen.
Queen Aurora out.
Bad.
21 to hit.
21 hits. So roll damage because it's gonna carry over. You do find they have a wand.
Okay.
Which is probably their focus.
Did either of them even have the wand out?
No.
So they were essentially defenseless.
Yeah.
Slaughtered.
Okay. So robes, wand, anything else?
The one he disintegrated, was he also wearing the Arcanist robes?
Would
That
we
we
have been
could
able to
see.
see that walking?
Didn't see. They're already starting to turn to ash.
Yeah, it was too quick.
Or might have split second, but she got in there before everybody else. But yeah.
The
13
guards made it in
points
the
of
door
force
yet?
damage and 7 points of piercing damage.
So a total of 20.
20.
Okay. All right.
Still dagger.
Where are the guards?
Well, making their way in.
Sword is not out, by the way.
All right. So as he tries to fly, you hit him with the crysteel dagger, and he polymorph drops, and he kind of falls back off the table and rolls into and lands into that pile of ash of the person he had just disintegrated. And as that happens, you see the two throne wardens walk in. Everyone freeze, drop your weapons.
In her belt.
Simon stands up. You see one of the throne wardens, about the same age as Simon, kind of looks at him. Simon? Hi, bud. I did it. A misty steps.
Can I counterspell that?
Sure.
You can certainly try.
Okay.
He's trying to get the fuck out.
I know he is.
He also might go to jail. Killing people.
He starts to turn to that mist form, but it stops.
Well, he'll get hanged.
Yeah.
And that's
He's
all
not
you
going to.
have. You see an arcane door appear behind him, and he jumps through it. Someone like to explain what the hell is going on?
The only one who wants to know.
And what you saw is pretty much what we know.
Were you a part of this?
No.
No,
No.
you saw us running.
Just
Literally watched us walk in here. Chased after us.
We heard the explosion as well, and it was in the
checking
direction
with
of
people.
where we were headed. I wanted to make sure that there wasn't, that if there was any help that could be done. You have 3 bodies here, gentlemen.
Now you have 2 bodies in a
Looks like
pile of
2.
ash.
Points to the scuffed pile of ash. That was done as soon as we walked in the door.
Voth, that you knew that man? I thought I did.
So did we.
Turn around and look at the guy who said I thought I did. Who's she looking at?
Human male, in throne hold armor, with his longsword out. A short black hair, brown eyes, about same height as Simon. This is Vorth, Vorth.
How did you know him?
Well, we were friends. He did a lot of business here.
How
When?
so?
A few years back. I mean, I haven't seen him in a while. Him and his group that he... Last time I saw him was when he was with his group of friends. That was
Who's in this group?
a few people. It's been a while. I mean, it's been over a year. I can't... But I traveled with them a lot.
Do you remember what they looked like?
Half elven. Some humans.
Other than Simon, anyone in particular stand out?
What? I'm sorry. What?
Did anyone else in particular in his group stand out to you? Unusual, whatever, who may help track where he went.
Not really. No. We get a lot of shady individuals coming and going out of Thronehold.
It didn't strike me as somebody that was shady.
If you don't mind,
You watch as the other Thronehold guard, seeing you guys question him, kind of looks down. Oh no. Vorth, lock the door. Now.
Why?
what?
Well, for one, these were the Queen's escorts, and if I'm a betting man, I think he just killed the Queen's husband.
The
Lock
pile of ash.
the door. Now.
Oh, shit.
Lock the door. Now. Fourth quickly grabs the door, closes it, locks it.
Silverlane's gonna walk over to the counter and poke his head back behind the counter to see if the barkeep ran to the back.
No, he is in the field position, head down in the floor.
Okay. Excuse me, barkeep. We have some questions for you.
Are you going to kill me?
No.
You see the other Thronehold guard, the name of
God.
Glebron. This is Glebron. Glebron kind of leans over next to you. It's alright. They weren't a part of this.
Who was the third man that was here?
Well, very well dressed man.
You didn't recognize him.
I believe the name that man had said was, take your time. We need all the information we need. Take your time. Gather your thoughts. You're safe now. Sasek.
Valerian just shoots a look at the guard like, is that it?
Asic?
S-A-S-I-K.
Sasek.
Sasek.
And I'll check your messages.
Is that him?
That would be him. Would any of you have an idea of why that person would want to kill the Queen's husband?
Not the foggiest.
He wouldn't do anything without a reason.
Well, it better be a big fucking reason. I think you just started a war. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode.
I knew that was coming. Damn it, you.
I can feel the. I'm not even looking at the computer. I feel the glare. I feel the glare.
Considering you're less than 6 feet from me, a wall is not gonna fucking protect you.
Yeah, you got us screwed the pooch there on that one.
Yeah, considering Kaylee's at our house, dear.
Yep. And I'm driving to Cleveland. Okay, everyone. So, that will be the end of this episode. We will see you all next episode. Like, comment, subscribe. We're still trying to do our giveaway. There we go. Why are you not picking up? That's not a good sign. Anyway, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. We're still trying to do a giveaway. Hooray! So, and we will see you next episode. Bye, everyone.
Bye.